What's good, everybody? What is good? We got a pretty chill, calm rather stream going on today. Nothing in particular. Like I said, I got some free time today. I'm not having anything planned. I'm pretty damn much open. If you guys are having pretty much one of those leisurely days yourself, we can chop it up. We can talk about anything, whatever's on your mind. If you have anything specific that you might want to bring up, maybe you've been going through some things throughout the week, because social media has been very sensitive on my side of the factor. So I rather much wanted to just just chill, not get into anything very specific. I am dropping a link good and early. We're just chilling, just vibing. This is your time to get away from all the hectic BS that has been going on in whatever circles or spaces or whatever you got going on in your real life, and just have a conversation. We can talk about whatever. This is just gonna be one of those days, and we'll see how long we take it. Sometimes it goes a little long, sometimes it's not. So it is what it is. But I thought I would just come up here since I'm not doing all that much because I refuse to go to Comic Con today. I am tired from yesterday, and I said I'm just gonna drink. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna work on some things behind the scene. But I said, you know what? Nah, let me just turn around and go a little live. So because I know there's other people that might want to be doing some things as well and want to have some good conversations, whatever that might be as well. So this is not an opinionated episode. This is just a good hangout with yours truly. And if you're good for that, hit the link. Hit the link. Come up. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, or you talk about some things that's been on your mind, or even some things that's been happening, I guess, in my area, because I don't know what if I have a space or not. Whatever the hell this is that I do with you guys. But yeah, we can take care of that. In the meantime, oh, I gotta make sure that I'm actually not blasting you guys in the damn ear with music. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You see me being so negligent. And actually, what I would do is I'll change it up. I, I would change it up. Ah! Just closed all my windows on me. Stop. I literally just closed all my windows on me. Hold on. Hard to do anything when I can't see anybody. All right, here we go. This is up. Put that back up. Actually, I'll turn this on since it's getting dark out. I'll close my window at some point. But yeah, let's just pretend that we'll just do this like normal. So locksmith was in here. Don't know locksmith came back. Hey, general specific. He walked in the building good and early, good and early. Lawrence up in here, and we'll see who we want to roll up in here. It's a decent day for some people. Some people are maybe even working on this terrible Saturday. Who wants to work on a Saturday? No one wants to work on a Saturday. You better be doing your own thing. Some people are running errands. It is what it is. I have finally sat down after being out for like a day and a half, and I think I'm just gonna work on something in the background, think about what's going on, have whatever talks that you guys want to talk about, and I'm going to peep through a couple of things that's been going on in my algorithm because I haven't taken a look at anything. There was a conversation that I did see, and I do want to take a look at it just to know what's being said. But Jubilee don't play. Jubilee don't play. And I still think I might want to take a look at it anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Just to know what are some of the thoughts that are actually going on in that particular stream. If I can find that window again, so like minimized everything on me at once. Where are you? Okay, I found it. Cool. But how are you guys doing today? I know some of you have walked in here, some of you guys are checking out what's going on. And then I know there's probably other people online. I didn't even check to see if anybody's online. I literally walked in the door. I said I knew I was gonna go live. I had no plans. Whoop, just kind of hit live, and here we are. Here we are. I do see there's a couple of people that's on. There's so many more people that I don't know that's on. But oh, okay. It is. It is what it is. All right. Let me just open up a window real quick. Let's take a look at what's happening in these streets. Minus from what I already kicked out because I was up all last night. Looking at I was on a panel while I was also they were actually having discussion about another person's panel and a whole big thing that Jesus Christ, YouTube beef is just guys, please don't get into YouTube beef. Please don't do it. Sometimes it's better just to have conversations in private and be able to manage those lost expectations. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. I see that there's gonna be more oh gosh. Eating crow. Oh, this is gonna be a big one. I already see that it's gonna be there's gonna be drama later on. It's gonna be drama later on. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna skip that one because that's actually a live for later tonight. So I think I'm gonna put a notification for myself. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Where are you? There you go. I'm gonna put a notification for you so I remember that when you go live, I'm gonna go take a look at it. And yeah, Yvette, what's going on? What is happening? Nothing very planned. No special topics. None of that stuff. Just relaxing. I don't want to talk about anything serious. If you got something you want to talk about, you can talk about anything. You can ask me anything. We can talk about anything. It's all good. To me, today it's all about my shirt. It doesn't kill you, it gives you XP. I'm not. It's been very tumultuous in these streets of YouTube for the week. And how you doing though?
Hi.
What's up?
I like tea turtle.
A what?
Tea turtle. That you
Sea
were
turtle.
the T E E turtle.
Oh, turtle. Well, what about a turtle?
Well, tea turtle is
This
where
is a
you can get
wolf.
shirts like that. No, you can get shirts like that at
Oh,
teaturtle.com.
oh, I never heard of them before.
Watch, look it up, and they look just like that.
Yeah, I got this out of Comic Con yesterday, so
Oh, they stole it off of tea turtle. Okay.
probably. Yo, not for nothing, but the guy he looked like one of the people that used to be on Mad TV. I
Well,
was
you
looking at
got to look it up. You probably paid 3 times the amount as that website.
honestly, there was like eight. It was like you buy like eight, you get like three more or some shit like that. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. It was like it's most of them were not for me, and I like that one and I like that one. Of all the others, I didn't care. So
Okay.
they weren't going to me. I'm sitting here trying to guess people's sizes and shit. I think he wears the size. I don't know.
So
It's
what's
free,
going
nigga.
on?
Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
Bestie's here. Hi, Bestie.
What's good, OG?
So what's
So
going on?
yeah.
What's the latest? What's happening? What?
Uh no, yeah, I'm not gonna engage in the gossip.
I don't even
Uh,
know what you're talking about, so I can't
that, that,
even.
that is good. That is a good thing because I was up very late into the morning because of some stuff that was happening, and then I was just like, okay, cool. I forgot I did not go to sleep since that day being out in Comic Con, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be wonderful.
I was
I'm
taking care of somebody who drank too much for their birthday, so I had to take care of them for a while, and then once I
mm,
let that go, I watched a whole bunch of like news stuff, caught up with the day, and then just fell asleep. So, pretty eventful. Not really.
all right. I mean that is what it is. I mean, you got to do what you got to do as part of those duties
Mhm.
to look after them.
Yep.
So you did your part. You know, little bit of those wifely duties. What's a little bit? What's a little bit of vomit? Just a little bit of vomit.
We were trying to get her to throw up. She didn't want to.
Just a little bit. So you have to grab the mop. I mean, come on.
But I mean, everything was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. There was
Everything
a
was
lot
fine.
happening. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, this is exactly the reason why I get a little bit cautious of being out in these streets. And this is also why I'm like, I need to stop drinking.
Uh,
Really, really need to stop drinking.
can you do it though? Can you?
I have the willpower of a goat. No, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
I would like to. I calculate all my expenses. I go, damn, this is how much I spend just on drinking. How about this? I spend more on drinking than I do eating.
Wow. And you love food, so
I love food.
I know you
I
do.
love to eat food. I love to cook food, and I spend more on drinking than I do eating. It's
Okay.
bad.
My brain is going in a
I don't
direction
have a
it
problem
shouldn't.
though. It's
I
manageable.
I'm sorry. My brain just naturally goes into a direction it doesn't need to.
Mm,
Automatically. Let me make my way back. I'm sorry. Do do
mm-hmm.
do 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 do.
Yeah. So I said, all right, I'm gonna just chill for today.
Locksmith. Oh my! You see what Locksmith's putting?
Huh?
Look what Locksmith put up there.
Oh, what did he say this time? He
It was
says,
birthday.
it's my birthday. What you doing for me? Oh, he asked you a question. What you doing for him?
I didn't know I was gonna do something for him. It's news to me.
Well, now you know. Now you behind
I
the curve.
guess so.
Guess you gotta come up with something.
Mm. What do you
Better,
want?
better do a quick strip tease or sing happy birthday to him, Marilyn Monroe style or
Well, yeah,
something.
but something tells me that's not enough for Locksmith. Something deep inside me tells me that.
Deep inside you. Jesus. Okay. All right. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're right. Beer has gone, and I'm very bougie. I don't pick just like the regular standard beer. I always go for like these weird drafts and these imports. I'm the same way with my liquor. Like it's always somewhere that seems to be out. Not that I have a problem with like Tennessee whiskey, but I if I don't really get Tennessee whiskey, I'm always looking for something outside to wow me. I pick up some shit that's weird.
You like to be dazzled?
I like Tennessee, not always Kentucky. I don't know why, because they were like right next door to each other. I tell you, whether you touch a Tennessee chick or a Kentucky chick, they both feel the same. So, but I'm very particular that I tend to like Tennessee whiskey more. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out. She was like, "Oh, I'm from Kentucky." I was like, "Same difference, same."
They feel the
No, no, just no, just no. You do the same things, just I don't feel the same. You didn't give me that yeehaw, you know? Just I didn't I didn't feel it, you know. That Nashville WAP was just yours was just like yay. It wasn't yeehaw. So, I feel the same way about my whiskey, you know?
Yeah, high standards.
Yeah.
High standards or high expectations?
Listen, you don't know what listen, you don't know what the standards are until you experience it.
That's true.
Then it's a benchmark and you're like, "Oh, you're like from the same bill," you know?
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
from the same kind of area, so it's always gonna be good, you know. And then it's like, oh, that was nice. It wasn't fun. It was nice though. It's
Was nice.
nice. It's nice.
You did a good job.
Yeah, it's like did you like it? I was like,
Sure.
wait, you didn't say anything. It was nice. Good girl. Good girl. It was nice. It was nice.
But did you have fun?
I had fun. I had fun. It wasn't. It wasn't the. God damn girl. Shit. It wasn't. Had to put on a good face for her. It's nice. It was a good girl. Yeah, it was nice. Did a good job.
Oh
You know?
man.
So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
A couple of weird things that pop up on my timeline outside of course, uh, Baddies, of course, live, which I am not gonna take a look at because I think he's playing video games,
He is.
FIFA,
Yeah, he is.
and yeah, there's nothing else to really say about that. Playing video games.
Yeah, he put up notifications for like 10 different games.
Damn.
So yeah.
Actually, I'm thinking I've been staring. So I put a whole. I've been literally since I got up. I've been doing this whole mental build
Mm-hmm.
on because for some reason, just I'm trying to get into gaming.
Right.
So for some reason, I literally the good part of my day from when I got up, I was benchmarking my system. I was pushing my processor. I was pushing my coolant system. I one time it shut off on me. I said, "Oh, I guess that's too hot. I guess I overclocked a little too much."
Wow. Yep.
Um, Turned around, had to get things back, let everything simmer for a little bit. When it went back, and I was like, "Damn, I pushed it really hard that it went past my coolant system. That is wild." Um,
You worked
and
as you
then went
ordered. Yep.
did a benchmark, ran a bandwidth test. Everything is good. It says your connection beautiful, great,
Right.
fast.
Right.
The moment I click go live,
Mm-hmm.
everything falls apart. How
Oh.
the fuck do I have great internet, but the moment I click go, shit falls apart? So it lets me know. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I don't have a streaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I haven't even had a gaming PC in a while.
Right.
When I created this PC, I literally created it for me to do post processing. So it was
Mhm.
everything I was doing in editing, all the stuff I was doing, all that stuff. It
Right.
wasn't for being continuously on live and sharing bandwidth and things like that.
Okay.
So I like even with all the pictures I did on like Comic Con and stuff like that, I literally got yes, I uploaded all my shit today. Clicked on freaking Photoshop. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I forgot?
What?
I canceled Photoshop
Ah.
months ago.
Oh no.
I canceled Photoshop because I said Canva was cheaper and I don't need to do all these big things just to do thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Because I stopped doing photography.
Right.
I started I started doing nothing but videos. I started actually going on this content thing that I stopped being a photographer. So now that I was ready to work on some pictures, I went, fuck. That's the reason why I canceled it because I didn't want to pay almost $30 a month for
Right.
something I can only pay $12 a month. I don't need to do all that big other shit to do
Yeah.
thumbnails.
Yeah.
You think I want to spend 30 minutes or more in Photoshop on a thumbnail?
Right.
I could, but no one's gonna appreciate it. Yeah,
Right.
go to Canva. It's so much cheaper. Now that
Right.
I want to work on something, I'm like, fuck. And I mean, Photoshop is down, Lightroom is down, like
Ooh.
everything is down. Like
Everything is yep.
I realized also because I canceled it, I also canceled my photography portfolio because it's attached to it. My
Whoa.
Behance portfolio is out too. So I'm like,
You are
fuck.
starting from zero then. Wow.
It's still there. It wants me to renew it. And I'm
Oh,
like, I don't want to be paying like 30 months a 30 bucks a month again for something that I really don't use. Photoshop I can use, but I'll be using it maybe twice a month compared to what I'm paying for.
right.
It's not worth it.
And then Adobe has this if it's through Adobe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. You're
It
absolutely
yeah.
right.
Got those wonky cancellation
Wait. No,
issues.
no. I'm a gamer too. I'm a gamer too. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I almost just broke. Listen, I literally, besides benchmarking my system today, I literally plotted out my entire build to the last dollar, and I realized I got a fucking deal. I just have to press purchase, and I'll have all that shit to me. When I say, and here's the funny part about it. It's cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. We're not even
Mhm.
like near Black Friday. It's cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
It's like just over $1,000 for me to get all the pieces I need. And here's the side part: it's only 7 pieces, just 7
Okay.
different parts. And
Only?
I'll only. Oh, if I want to, I can add a whole new chassis to that.
Mhm.
I could add a whole new cooling system, but I've got like two spare cooling systems. And then there was a big thing in my mind: do I want to make a 2 PC build or a 1 PC build? I'm thinking more of a 1 PC build. I don't really need it, because I don't do gaming in my computer, at least right now. And if
Mhm.
I have enough of the bandwidth, if I have enough of the space, which I do, I can go with all that stuff. But here's the reason why I'm also being generous, and I almost hit purchase. It's still sitting in my car, but I almost hit purchase. It's because I know for sure my system needs to get updated. My system is 5 years old now. I
Okay.
normally never let my system get this old.
Mhm.
So I literally have a 5-year-old system. Um, and I know it's due for an upgrade,
Yeah.
due for an overhaul. And just a matter of just be buying all the pieces, which just be over a grand. But I would be free and clear with a technically a whole new brand new system.
Right.
And I almost pressed. I almost pressed. Just go ahead and spend the grand. But I know money don't come easy these days.
No, it does not. It gets
I was
harder and
like,
harder by the moment.
ooh, $1,097.84.
Wow.
I can do that. I can do that right now.
Is that with tax?
That's what taxes everything.
Okay. Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
And I went, I can do that. Everything will be new. Everything. I'll have one of the top because I got a guy that I go to. I go to the site and like, he hooks me up with stuff. So I'm like, I can get a brand new GPU. I get a brand new motherboard. How about check this out? Check this out. Because of some of the places I go to, my
Mhm.
GPU, my one of my new processors comes with the board as a combo, and it's under $400. That's not supposed to be a thing. The processor itself is supposed to be almost $400.
Wow. Locksmith.
You
Jesus.
said what's a portfolio? There are several kind of portfolios, my guy. There are financial portfolios. There are your resume is technically a portfolio. Um, my photography portfolio was just really all the clients or different jobs that I've ever worked on. Or even like things that I do candidly by myself, just to showcase what my skills are, so that people might want to find me as a person that they want to hire. That's all. He wrote portfolio. Yeah, that I can't tell you. That I can't tell you. Yeah, not portfolio. Yeah, I don't know what portfolio is. I don't know. That's some other shit. So yeah, I was stressing myself out yesterday trying to get that whole thing up. I actually was working on it earlier today, like I said, when I was benchmarking. And then it started playing well. I'm realizing there's a bandwidth error. And I think it's because my GPU's old and because my motherboard's also outdated. That means because I buy everything all at once. So that means I also know that my processor is a little dated. So everything's pretty much 5 years old. And that's why I was like, let's do some browsing. And then browsing went to collecting. I was like, you know what? What's the cheapest I can get that's but still new without me going crazy? And I was like, I can't believe I got it this cheap. We're not even Black Friday. Should I just buy this now? If I buy this now, I can get it in 2 days. I can install everything in 1 day, and we're good to go. We are good to go. I could do another benchmark test. I know I have plenty of space. I'll have plenty of RAM. I think the only thing I got cheap with is the actual RAM.
Okay.
And that's just on the size.
Yeah.
The M chips, I still splurged out on that. But the actual RAM cards, I didn't splurge out on that. Only because I thought they were losing their goddamn minds for how much it was gonna cost. There's no way for two RAM chips, two RAM card slots, I should be paying over $200. And it wasn't at the top.
Okay.
So that means they're still looking at it as something that's brand new in the game. And I was like, for everything else I got cheap, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gaming. I'm streaming. There's a difference. So I need to scale back my expectations a bit.
Yeah.
Hey Sky, how you doing, darling?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
Um, I'm I'm better than how you doing. You had that night of drinking. What's up? You was doing karaoke all night, weren't you?
I wish.
She was living it up.
Yeah, she was partying it out.
Yeah, I wish. But I'm still here and I'm loving this conversation. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, it went very silent there.
Oh, I didn't know you hit that high note or you just went quiet or something. I was waiting for glass to break or something. I didn't know what was going. I was like,
Yeah, what's going on?
she's still supersonic right now. That's what happened.
So carry on, because your conversation, honestly, that's why I'm here, because you're bringing it. So I want to bring it because the conversation is so interesting.
Which part is interesting?
Uh,
How I like
dude,
to
dude,
burn money on tech stuff.
don't do that, right? Which part is interesting? I'm firing it back. Everything is interesting. I want to speak about it all because I've just got my fucking voice back. So let's bring it.
There you go. She's ready.
She ready to lose it. That's what she ready to do. She's like, I just got my whisper back. Let's ruin it.
No, I didn't get my fucking wisdom. Fuck you. I got my voice. Fuck you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really considering spending the money though. Because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight my system to really
my
do what it
God.
should be doing.
Let's not fight. Fuck that. Like, fuck them. I don't want to fight. Let's just talk.
There's no reason. Fight who? Who we fighting?
We're not. What are you talking about?
I'm wondering what you talking about. You start talking about let's not fight. Who we fighting? Who we talking about here?
What? Whoa, wait, huh?
I don't listen. I'm like, I'm still listen, I'm almost listen. I'm running into that, like, I'm in day 2 right now. I have not slept for a while. I'm like, I got a beer. I'm getting rid of the rest of my energy drink. I've been up. I've been doing nothing. I've been doing nothing but catch up.
Yeah.
Nothing. I got up early in the morning after being up late at night. The whole thing that we did with OG show. I've literally been up since OG show. I may have gotten only 2 hours of sleep.
Burning both sides of that candle.
Outside of the 2 hours of sleep, I've been up. All I did was eat, take energy drinks, shower, shit, and repeat. I have not gone to sleep
by
though.
now.
I got
Wow.
2 hours of sleep. So since Thursday, I have been up, folks.
And I purposefully left you alone yesterday thinking you were going to catch up on sleep or get something.
Yeah.
Guess what?
You're
That's
not
when I got
the
those
man.
2 hours. That was when I got the 2 hours. That was the only time. And usually I like chug down energy drinks and then I have a big crash, but I've been sipping my energy drinks through and I'm like, you know what? They don't taste that bad.
No, Wrestler, let's back up, right? What is the energy drinks? What are they?
It's cracking the can, madam.
Mm-hmm.
You're just reminding me. I just picked up 2 free packets of G Fuel.
Right,
What?
in Scotland, we don't fucking have them. If you want to get high, you're going to have 10 cups of tea. We're boring bastards, honestly.
Madam,
don't fucking call me madam.
No, here in
I'm
America,
in America,
we have to blow our own hearts out.
In the harbor, we don't fucks with that. I just finished on you about Nashville and Kentucky. We drink serious drinks. We drink fire water.
Yeah.
No, I've got friends in Paducah and Kentucky. So let's talk about fucking alcohol. Come on.
Game-changing energy is what it's called.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
And by the way, when I get popular enough, I get popular enough, G Fuel, you can sponsor me. You can sponsor me, G Fuel. I'll take your money.
Okay.
I'll take your money, G Fuel. I'll line this whole back wall full of G Fuel and Prime and whatever the fuck else you need.
Oh,
I'll do it.
wait, Wrestler, listen. I've got to ask you about this, right? I've got to ask you. See behind you, why is fucking Jeremy on your shelf? Like Elf on the fucking shelf,
Here's the
right?
reason why. Here's the reason why.
But fucking
Because when
Jeremy,
when he
was
behaves,
down his third leg.
this is
Why
you
is
see
he
it?
there?
This is Jeremy's totem doll. This is the voodoo doll. When he acts up, I just gotta take a stab. This is why I keep the knife nearby.
Hey,
acts
wait,
up.
no, back up. Wait, are you being serious? Is that a fucking voodoo doll? What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking weirdo. What the fuck?
You're freaking her out, Wrestler.
Yeah, fuck that. Wrestler, fuck off. Fuck off. You
Listen, hey,
pretending to be normal.
Hey,
and then
don't,
fucking
hey,
Jeremy's
hey,
on the shelf.
Sky, don't make me make a voodoo doll.
No,
I
he'll make a sex doll.
fucking love this. Look at Jeremy. He's not even got a
Act
fucking
up,
third
never.
leg. Yeah, he's not got a third leg. No wanger. Fuck him. Jeremy's.
You say that, right? But if you
Yeah,
notice,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you say that, right? Okay.
yeah,
But look at this. You, okay, watch
yeah.
this. The monkey. You see the monkey up. You see the monkey up there, right? You see the monkey up there.
Him.
What is that? That's dropped. What is that? That's dropped down right below. What do you think that thing is? That dropped down right below, right below here. How you know that's not the third leg though? Like how you know? You know how you know that?
Because he's a dirty little bastard. So we sent him home. Like, we don't care he's on your shelf, right? He's a fucking dirty.
You know why, Jeremy? Because it moved around too much. Can't have that. I can't have it seem like it's wiggling around in my thing. That's why I had to take care of that. Snip, snip, buddy. We get circumcised in this household. Just saying.
Jeremy. Jeremy, you're a dirty bastard. Go home.
I'm happy she said energy drink because that's the only way I remember that I had these things.
Oh, what are you drinking? Jeremy, go home. We told you.
I'm drinking beer because I'm out of whiskey. And I don't like Hennessy. That's the only thing sitting in my house. That Hennessy bottle's been sitting there for a while. Oh, and rum is in my house, and vodka's in my house, and there's wine in my house.
Jeez.
These are the things that I don't really drink though. Like my girl, she loves spice rum, and she likes like vodka and spice rum and wine.
I don't know what spice.
It's not my thing.
Honestly,
I'm a dark liquor guy.
I don't drink enough, but honestly, right? See, if I was in Scotland, right, we call them an alkie. If you drink too much, you're an alkie, right?
They call it here, yeah.
I swear to God, I would be a fucking alkie. If I had money, I'd be eating fish and chips for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. But honestly, I'm just a wee fucking size 8 person, 4'11", size 3 feet.
Sipping, I will drink rum before I would touch tequila. Rum.
Oh my tequila.
Rum.
Oh my God.
Rum will do me in, but I could still function pretty well on the rum. I just hate the burning sensation because for some reason, and this is just me. This is gonna sound weird.
Right.
When I am drinking liquor, when I'm drinking whiskey, bourbon, it's smooth.
Right.
When I
Is
drink
that liquor
when I
to
drink
you,
scotch
darling?
and rum, it burns.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I
Because I
don't know if I have to
tell
get
you
my
now.
tonsils removed or something, but my tonsils do not like
Yeah.
the feel of
Yeah.
rum and the feel of tequila. It
No,
does
I
not.
drink
I
nothing
would
but tequila.
never drink tequila.
For some reason,
That
when
stuff
those
is
two things
horrible.
go down, they burn every time, and I'm like, why?
I only drank
Yeah.
tequila when I drank.
Yeah, no,
Say again, darling.
I learned my lesson about tequila.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Some drinks, I'll take it.
you don't drink tequila to taste it. You drink tequila to get effed up as fast as you can. That was
Yeah.
No,
point.
no, no.
I got
Listen,
messed
listen.
up fast.
I am not some young college kid. I don't drink to get fucked up fast. I like
Yeah,
to
me
be aware of
neither.
what's going on. I'm not trying to have my stuff stolen. I'm not trying to have some weird person try to touch me some inappropriate way. I'm not trying to look for other people to take care of me.
Rizla, what the fuck?
Like,
You fucking went there so
I don't like.
quick.
Yeah, I don't even listen.
We are not
I have my
trying to
female friends. They be like,
touch you
"I'll
up.
take care of you. Go ahead, just have a good time." Shorty, no, I don't trust you to take care of me. What are we talking about
Exactly.
here?
I'm not trying to like suck you off. Like,
Did anything
you've got
happen?
a
I woke up on your
wife.
couch. No, nothing happened. The next thing you know, weeks later. So remember when I told you nothing happened? I'm actually pregnant. Like,
Right.
we're not doing that.
Oh,
Not at all. What's
yeah,
good, Nightish?
fucking right. We fucking pivoted. Fuck them. Fuck those fuckers.
Nope.
Honestly,
I
let's just be
listen.
real.
The last time I got really hammered and tequila was really involved, we all know the story already.
Well,
So
the
she got in
last
my
I
top
got
5.
drunk,
No, wrestler, I don't, but I tell you now, right? I've only had tequila once in my whole life, and it made me, oh my god, I was.
I do not get
I
white.
only had 3. What's
No,
that
not white
called?
girl wasted.
No,
I had to
fuck
think about it.
off,
I don't get
right?
white girl wasted because I've thrown
You-
out some white girls at clubs. I don't get white girl
Yeah,
wasted.
I
I get
had
wasted, just not white
3
girl wasted.
little drinks of that.
I
And
can
I
The
was
last
drink
time
wine.
I
I
got
can drink wine, Nightish.
the
It
last
just
time I
it
got
gives me a headache for some reason. Like I get dehydrated
Well,
fucking
really
yeah, you drink
headache.
too
when it
fast.
comes to
That's
wine.
why.
I was
Because you drink it
dying.
too fast. If you get a headache, you drink it too
It
fast.
just tastes. It's just sugary to me. I just want like this is the same reason why I don't drink juice. It just tastes like sugar.
It is sugar.
And then next thing you know, I'm dehydrated quickly.
No. Wrestler. Let's
Yes.
back up, right? If you've got a beautiful wife, right?
No, I
You
don't.
have
Thank you.
right now, right?
No,
You've
no, I
got
don't.
that
No, he
woman.
doesn't.
He's got that woman, right? That would blow you out to fucking water. She's everything. So, right, let's not ever,
Should we tell them,
her
wrestler?
about.
Should we tell them?
Do you
Let's
want
not
you
ever.
Tell-
you want to let the
tell-
lie
you-
live or do you want to let the lie die?
No, fuck you, wrestler.
You tell them.
What? What? Why me?
Ever
Tell them the
tell
truth.
them
Tell them.
about this bullshit. Let's just go into our La La Land. See tonight when I lie down and I snuggle with you. We're not fucking talking about this. Wrestler, don't you fucking cock your head at me. Fuck you, right? I saw that look. Oh, I'm so puzzled. I'm so puzzled right now. Fuck off.
Did you say you wanna snuggle with me when you're losing your voice? You may not get your voice back.
I was taught you're married, not married, sorry, but you're spoken for. So, because fuck you, because you're spoken for, right? I won't do that. Because you've got like a woman in your life that you love. If you didn't, I could mess with you that way, but I won't.
Who's your wife?
So
Wrestler?
let me tell you
Who's your wife?
something that's commonly said in the spaces that we move around.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
we do
Mansplain
we
me
do
and
this like we do this the same way how
educate
we file
me.
our taxes, right? The way that it's
Right.
said is that you are single unless you're married.
Yeah.
Oh, that's see. Oh my god. Right. Okay, let's do this, right? This is an American thing because in Scotland, right, you are only single if you're not spoken for. But if you're spoken for, you're not fucking single. So
Can you
don't
put that on your
mess.
taxes? Spoken for?
Yeah.
You can claim that on your
Wow.
taxes. Spoken for.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. You know it.
Real question though. Let's get to the real question, Wrestler. Who's your wife? I didn't know you had.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had a wife. Who's your wife?
exactly. Exactly.
I
That's all.
I don't know who she
On
is
your
either.
I
fucking
know I'm a wife, but
taxes.
I don't know who your wife is.
I don't know who my wife is either.
I don't know either.
You hear this? You look at her, look at her.
Yeah, trying to put it
Are you
together.
gonna tell us, wrestler, that it's a
No,
power
but I
couple?
tell you now though, right, seriously, Mrs. Resler,
Did I?
aren't we all shouting out for her? We're like, oh, we're so fucking happy, Mrs. Resler. You've got him.
Who's Mrs. Wrestler though?
Mr. fucking Resler's wife.
Oh, yeah, you're right on that. You are.
So it feels light. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels light. I don't know what's happening here. It feels awfully light.
Stop it. Stop being cunty. Listen.
I don't. Who is this? Who is this Miss? Who's this
We gotta-
Mrs.?
We gotta set this record straight though.
No, but Resla, you know you've got a wifey, so just fucking bring her here, right?
I'm
Into the space and let's I don't know, recognize her. We don't need to promote her, but let's recognize that this is a woman that loves you and you love her. And fuck you if you're gonna sit back there with your fucking spacey eyes. Pretend you don't know this.
I know that I'm not married. I know every time I have to file my taxes, I'm not married.
I
No,
am.
I
do-
never
I do file
said
that.
you were fucking married.
I do
Well,
though.
you
When
But
don't
what's
I
that concept of a
file,
wife? A
when
wife
I
means that you're
file
married.
when I file
Oh
taxes,
no,
I
no,
do.
no, not
I do
here in
say I'm
Scotland.
married.
We don't say that. It just means that like you're interconnected.
What's good,
It
leopard?
does not mean
They're not putting
that.
it together, Wrestler.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what they're doing? You're putting
They're
it together?
not putting.
Yeah.
No, they're not putting it together.
Well, that's because my life is very vague.
Because here you're saying what you're saying, and I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know.
But isn't this so fucking
We're playing
beautiful?
Pictionary, and it's a puzzle to them.
It is.
Isn't it so beautiful that we are all in these different spaces? Fuck you, Resla.
Sky.
with
Let
your
me tell you something,
side-eye.
babe. Let me
What
tell
did
you
I
something,
say?
babe. You want me to let you know?
Yeah,
what
go
happened
for
real
it,
quick?
babes. Go.
Sky, Wrestler
Yeah.
and I are just pretty good friends.
We're
That's it.
really
Oh,
good friends.
are you?
We're with other people, not each other.
Oh,
We're
darling.
like
I'm with fucking
like she
nobody.
said,
so I can tell
she
you,
said,
when
she
I
said,
slide
we're-
up on your
we're
body,
really-
right? I'm sliding up there to tell you that I'm been nobody either. Ever. We're just having a conversation. Resla,
Why your heart?
rearrange that fucking face Because
This
right
is this is
now,
my face. This is the
I
face my
might
mother gave
have
me. I
to
have no
do
idea what you're talking about.
something
This is
that's
my
a bit
face.
dirty.
Talia, what's up, babe? What's wrong with your heart, sweetheart?
Yeah,
Hey,
what's wrong with you?
baby
What's wrong with
boy.
your heart?
No, baby boy. Baby boy, look at me right now. Yeah. Tilt the face a bit. Baby boy,
Yes.
there's something. Baby boy, there's
Yeah.
something here. And I tell you now, I
Mm.
just want to lick your face all over.
Have at it.
I
Well, if you're gonna
can't.
do that, you gotta start with my teeth.
Press smile proper.
I have no idea if it's a bad time or not.
No,
I'm
See what
fuck
Delia
you,
said?
right?
we're figuring it
Fuck
out.
you.
But look, today
Smile proper.
they want us
So
together.
I can
Said it's a
I know.
lick
love story. It's a
your
love story.
teeth.
Well, it's a
Let
little
me
too late for
lick
that.
those teeth. Come on.
What do I
Big
tell my
Liz.
husband?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, he needs to let me lick his teeth. Honestly,
My
I'm fucking
husband?
Scottish, right?
Honestly,
My
And
husband?
until
honestly.
I've licked his teeth, this is not happening.
I do lick my husband's teeth, but that's not what I was
Yeah,
talking.
I see. I'm Scottish. She's fucking American, and you told me this, right? You could not understand what licking the teeth meant. She knows it.
No, I don't. I've lost my own teeth. Thank you very much.
She's assuming I do it to you. That's what she's assuming. Clearly.
Well, maybe if I had Mexican at night.
Oh fuck!
As a matter of fact.
That's it. That's it. She did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Isn't that sexy as fuck? Ignore him. Ignore wrestler, right? He's not even fucking here. But I tell you now, that was sexy as fuck. Honestly. When he covered his mouth, I was like, oh my god. Can I just fucking bite you and lick your teeth? What the fuck?
Have at it, girl. Have at it. Have at it. Do your worst.
Where's he gone? Yeah, look, fucking Jeremy, the pervert's in the background. But honestly, wrestler's gone. He's like, fuck this. I'm going to bed. Like, these fucking women are mental. Oh, this is so fun. Honestly.
He's
Oh,
pouring the
you're back, gorgeous man. Smile so I can lick your teeth.
Just like you know, ladies and gentlemen,
"Yeah,
this is a
fuck
fetish stream.
you."
And you guys know that. We're taking all things in, apparently.
Okay, so
All requests.
yeah.
Hi,
Mrs. Wrestler. We love your husband, and I'm fucking sorry if you felt disrespected. I love you. I'm from Scotland, honestly. And Jeremy, he's not got a third leg. We love you, Mrs. Wrestler.
next.
For him.
You're making that noise. I'll call in next.
You know what happens? You know what happens all the time, right? When you keep talking about third legs and all of a sudden they start popping up on panels. So
Oh my god! This is so fucking epic. They could not even fucking buy it. It's so good.
Are we lying? Are we telling the truth? I don't know anymore. What's real? What's
I
happening? I
Oh
don't.
no, we're fucking
I
telling the
think the
truth.
story's out of our hands. I think someone else is
Yeah,
writing it now.
yeah, it is. Yep.
Someone else is writing the story.
Is this a love story? Who knows? Is it
Oh
not?
my god.
We don't know.
Yes, it's a fucking Romeo and Juliet story.
You know how
Hey,
they died, right?
Wrestler. Hey, Wrestler, come on.
You know how they died, right?
I'm not dying for you, wrestler. I'm sorry.
I fucking
Not
know
for
how
nothing.
they
I
died.
keep
I
saying it.
got love
I
for,
know the
but I'm not dying for you.
protagonists. Let's talk about this. Come on.
Sweetheart, if you die, I'm gonna put you in a very peaceful position and I'm walking away. And they're like,
Yeah.
she lived well.
Off. Yeah. We
Lived a
know
very good
what
life.
side he was on. Come on.
I'll even show up to your funeral. What was her last words? You promise?
Yeah.
That was her last words. I promise.
Oh,
That was it.
ooh, you dirty little bastard. You're gonna turn up at my funeral? What the fuck? I was actually gonna invite you to Scotland, but fuck you. You'll see me in my coffin.
Shakespeare's turning in his grave.
Oh, it's brilliant. Honestly, I love this. Honestly, where are you right now? I'm in Edinburgh, Scotland, right? And I'm talking to you, and you're in Chicago, yeah?
No. I'm in New York.
Well, fuck you for making me feel thick right now, right? So, thank you for letting me know you're in New
I
York.
don't know why you. Listen, I get that people be dying in Chicago. That doesn't mean all blacks come from there.
Eh? Say again, darling. Say again proper. Sorry. I never heard. Say
We're not
again.
all fighting for our lives. God damn.
Oh my god. Don't fucking make this some kind of fucking black Atlanta Chicago issue.
You see that? She mentioned the places that's most tumultuous. She mentions Chicago and Atlanta.
Yeah,
You
because
hear
you're
about a whole
like,
bunch of gun deaths in New
you're
York.
fucking making it some color thing. I'm just a fucking woman.
You mentioned all the places that have to do with the color
Honestly.
purple.
No, fuck you, Tesla, right? Fucking Whitney Houston. Whitney fucking Houston and Maya Angelou are on my list. So fuck you. You're not allowed to do that shit, right?
Look, she mentioned the same city where freaking Beetlejuice is from, and we hear about Fulton County every time. You don't hear. I didn't say that I have an embarrassed. Oh shit! God damn it! Look! What I said? What I said?
Yep.
Somebody say something about a panel perv.
Yeah.
You got that right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn. Reza, we're gonna have to take advantage of this situation. So we got a drunk European person up on the panel.
Oh,
Listen,
fuck off.
you gotta have her lose her voice again.
European, fuck off. She's Scottish. She's not fucking European. What are you talking about, Jeremy?
Guy, it's all the fucking same to us. It's all the same to us. So what about a purple?
Oh, Jeremy, okay. Shall we we'll just lump all yous in the same space?
Yes, all mandingos. Yes, all in the same space. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'll just reserve my judgment for 5 minutes because you fuckers are all going to hang yourselves. So I'll come back to this.
Listen, if we're all gonna
Okay.
hang ourselves, and that means you're all gonna meet Mr. Marcus.
Guy, you keep that Crypt Keeper voice up.
This
You gonna
is
make me come.
fucking amazing.
Yo, I can't get over that voice, man. I am seriously
He's
about
a
to
crypt
fucking
keeper
come.
voice.
Yeah. I ain't lying,
God,
girl. You making me hot over here,
You
man.
just covered your
not
mouth.
the crypt keeper voice.
For
Jesus.
real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's Halloween month too.
Yeah, Jeremy, fucking behave yourself and put that third
You know,
leg away.
Guy, you know I cannot behave myself. What are we doing, girl?
No, put it away. Honestly, just I'm
Yes,
making movement.
exactly.
Put it away, tuck up, do what you have to fucking do.
That's absolutely
Because
correct.
honestly, in polite company,
That
this
first B
is
doesn't stand for British.
in
That was good, Sean.
The
God
rest of
damn,
the
girl.
through broadcasting.
in polite company, Jeremy, that's fucking not acceptable.
You got that can of WD-40 next to you, girl.
Not
Darling,
WD. Jesus
it's
Christ.
up my
God, something
arse,
need to help that
right?
voice.
And honestly, it's ready to squirt any minute.
Hey, Scott, can you hawk two in the air and catch it?
Oh, listen, right?
It sounds a little
Listen to
dry back
this.
there, girl.
Hawk! And honestly, Jeremy, honestly, you debase yourself because that's so fucking disgusting that some wee lassie would
It's
do
not
that.
disgusting.
Like, ugh,
It's very
I'm not,
admirable.
Jeremy, I'm not fucking
Shows she's
buying it.
dedicated.
So fuck off and come back with I don't know, fish and chips. If you come back with fish and chips and you feed me, I might be happy. But until then, fuck off.
Even when I
Well,
say fish and chips, it sounds naughty in my head.
I,
So
well, we can always get her.
Why you guys be so fucking serious? This is ridiculous.
We can always order one of those tuna fish pizzas that Rachel likes.
Jesus Christ.
What
That
the
shit is
Yeah,
weird.
but Jeremy, we all know, right? If you put fucking tuna on pizza, you're a weirdo. We're not buying that. That's just a wrongful. No,
Ma'am, Ray
Jeremy,
said she eats
don't
that, not
interrupt
me.
me, right? That is a wrongful sniff test.
Ma'am,
And I
she said
sniff.
she said
When
she
I
likes tuna
sniff.
on pizza. And Mel said she cannot eat a seafood pizza because it reminds her of little vaginas, tiny vaginas.
What the fuck?
I know what I heard. She can't eat the muscles. They're tiny vaginas.
What the
I
fuck?
know exactly
Oh,
what I heard.
no muscles! No muscles! When you bring the fucking muscles out, I swear to God, we've got a fucking problem. They're like mini vaginas. We're not licking.
Every time
We're
muscles
not
get cooked and the
sucking.
clamshells open up,
Fuck
I'm
you.
thinking it makes sense. You always part with your C's for me.
I
Always.
like big vaginas. I
Wow.
like big vaginas.
Yeah. When we meet, you shut. After a little bit of warming up, you open up.
That's right.
All right, and that
Oh
makes
my
sense.
God. Oh,
It makes
wrestler.
sense.
We do. It's just like we are blossom. We're blossom up.
It don't seem like blossoming. It seems like surrender.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that one, wrestler.
Jeremy. Jeremy, Listen,
That's waving the flag
back
already.
up
I
into
can't.
the fucking hedge because you're so far
You
fucking
playing around. I
behind.
can't. No. Hey, lady around.
That's exactly what I do. Oh my god.
Let me not lick your teeth, Jeremy. But yeah, I am going to lick Wrestler's, even though he's got a wife. Mrs. Wrestler, I fucking love you. Thank you for being so patient.
A teeth fetish. You know, that's a weird fetish, man. I've never heard of a teeth fetish.
Who this
I'm
person she
trying to
talking
figure out who
about?
Mrs. Wrestler is.
Oh, it's not a teeth fetish. It is when that man, that fucking gorgeous man, right?
Has
He
eaten a porterhouse and
smiles.
she wants to taste.
He
Yep.
smiles. And he's got that fucking charisma that makes your whole body fizz. And you've just got to lick that fucker's
Young
teeth.
lady, I have seen women with some really good teeth. I love women who have freaking braces, but I've never once thought about rolling my tongue across some braces. Never once.
No, wrestler. I'm not fucking rolling it across the braces,
I
right?
find braces attractive, but I never thought about licking across anyone's teeth. Not a one.
No.
Guy.
I'm licking the teeth of that person that smiles so wide that I'm like, oh, actually. No, I can't say this to you because you're fucking married, right? You've got a wifey. No, fuck you, right? But you've got a partner, right? So I can't say this. But outside that, I'm like,
There's
let
something wrong
me
here.
fucking
She hiding? Computer,
lie
light here?
you down. No rest.
Oh, I still don't see her.
Listen, right?
I
Let
still
me
don't see her.
fucking lie you
I don't-
down. Let me knock you out. And I'm.
What the fuck you doing, sir? Don't get near me like that.
He's looking for his wife. Guy keeps saying he's got a wife somewhere. He's looking for her.
I ain't his wife. The fuck we doing, sir?
This is fucking brilliant.
Sky, you're talking about charisma and how people with charisma and like nice teeth and shit, and you just want to lick them. You know, Mr. Ed had a great personality. He had great charisma.
He did, but I tell you what.
Would you lick that?
Oh, the only person I'm gonna lick right now is Resla. And I'm gonna pull his head back.
Man,
right?
he's married. He's married.
No,
What are you
fuck
doing?
you,
What are you doing?
Jeremy. Fuck you, right? He's just let me open this up, right? So I'm gonna pull his head back and I'm gonna lick his fucking neck.
And
And I'm gonna kiss him so fucking hard,
Baby.
right? When I kiss him, his panties are gonna get like wet. So
Wrestler, you wearing panties?
Oh, wait.
man
Can't show. No, sir.
No, man. Jeremy, stop being a fucking. Honestly,
You said panties.
You're a fucking blowhard. Like, stop, right?
And hey. And I will proudly say I have never worn women's clothing ever.
Say again.
I've never worn women's clothing ever.
Sky gonna make you put that shit on.
Oh, no, she's
No,
already
I'm
prescribed
not.
that
No,
I
I'm
would be wearing it
fucking
when she's
not.
licking my teeth.
I don't want my man in women's clothing. But I tell you
Apparently,
now,
Zoomer. Apparently,
I'm
I've
gonna
been married for 9
fucking
years.
snap
I haven't
his
been in a relationship for 9
head
years, but apparently
back
I've been
so
married for 9 years.
hard that when I kiss him, his fucking pants are shooting off because I've kissed him so hard that he's coming.
Man, if that happens,
Don't
that
fucking call
if
me
that
ma'am.
happens to
That's
me,
great. That's great.
Don't
if
fucking
that
call
happens
me
to me,
ma'am.
I'm no good to any woman. To no
No, but
woman.
no, but you're married. That's different.
I swear, I don't live in a common law state. This is the only reason why I don't leave New York.
I don't either. I live in California.
I don't leave New York for a reason, folks.
Yeah. Why
This is
you
not
get
common law
fucking
here.
so bothered? Listen, it was a joke. It was a joke. Honestly.
I had to correct my landlord one day. He was like, "Oh yeah, you and your wife." I said,
Yeah.
"Sir,
Fuck off.
I pay you too much money for you to be disrespecting me like that. What are we doing here?"
Time
Yeah.
to pay rent. Time to pay rent with that bussy.
Never once did you speak a line you ever saw a
Yeah,
ring.
fuck
What are you
off.
talking
You ain't married. You gotta pay rent somehow, bitch.
Hey, no! Jeremy, take your fucking 4-foot cock and fuck off, right? We're talking real proper strategy here.
Listen,
Yeah, we talking about rent money, girl.
he's my co-counsel. He's my co-counsel.
I swear to God, this is honestly, I swear. Stop, right? Wrestler.
You know what, Jeremy?
No, wrestler.
I'm
shut
drinking,
up,
but you know
right?
what, Jeremy, I
Proper
got a beer for you.
I'm driving, but I'll drink it anyway. So
Enjoy, man. Enjoy.
I need a drink.
That's yours right
Listen to
there.
this crypt keeper.
Yeah, wrestler.
She gonna make me squirt, sir. I'm gonna get in an accident.
Listen,
More than one accident too.
you have a beer on me, all right?
Yeah,
There you go.
fucking weirdos.
You're the one drinking, but
We'll
she's
crack a whole new
split.
one open. You got yours. You know what? Fact. There you go.
Did you just cock tap me, sir? What the fuck?
I'll tell you now, though. Honestly, isn't this
Well, you didn't want to hold it with your
Jeremy?
hands, sir.
Jeremy, let's be proper,
I know
right?
you want to prove that you're superior, so you didn't want to hold it with your hands.
Yeah.
I know you
Isn't
like to keep your hands
this-
clean at all time.
Oh, he's getting spicy.
Oh shit.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh shit.
But Jeremy, right? Listen, proper.
That's what she said. She said shooting off
Yeah, that's what
like
she
freaking
said.
4th of July. Like this is American Pie.
4th of July is fucking October. What are you talking about?
No, the 4th of July is in July.
Yeah, I know, but it's fucking October.
Ma'am, it is American independence,
Don't fucking call me
not
ma'am.
Scotland's. America's independence. I think we threw that fucking tea in the harbor. How many times we gotta tell you?
Yeah.
There's no tea time over here. The only tea off is when we playing golf.
About what are you talking about, you weirdo?
The only tea that we serve are golf
Yeah,
balls
yeah.
and Arabian goggles when we teabagging. That's the only tea time that's over here.
Max, are you there?
There are no other tea time sessions here in America.
Yeah.
We tee the ball
You.
and we tee the balls. Right? That's
Yeah.
all.
We see the ball.
That's it. There were no other times here in the United States.
Okay.
Lawrence will tell you. Lawrence will tell you.
Okay. We believe
knows.
you. Okay. Okay. We believe you. Stop talking.
I'm sure cousin Lawrence
You're
has tea time
talking
plenty of times,
shite.
okay?
You're talking shit.
Oh, I'm not talking shit. Not at all.
Oh, you're getting your
if you think I'm
fucking
talking
cookie on.
shit,
You're getting your your
Do yourself
hoodie
a
on.
favor. Do yourself a
Let's
favor.
go.
You know what? Locksmith, you probably know already, so don't let him know. Do yourself a favor, Sky.
Wrestler,
Look
stop.
up the term. In fact, there's everybody in the
No,
panel too.
no.
Everybody in the panel, everybody in the
Wrestler,
chat. Look up the term Arabian
wrestler, fuck
goggles.
off. Wrestler, I love you.
That's
Let's
one I don't know.
honestly, I swear to God,
Look up the Arabian
wrestler,
goggles.
I'm going.
let's just stop. I love you. Honestly, it's so fucking beautiful that
Eye
it
sockets,
just
really?
say again.
In their eye sockets.
No,
No,
you guys
I
said the whole thing. The whole thing.
I tell you now,
Explain
right?
the
I
details.
swear to God, fuck yous all. I love
Closed
wrestling.
it.
We're out there, and I tell you now, all
A
you
sexual
guys, just come to
Wait,
fucking
wait,
Scotland,
Sky.
right?
Sky, hold up. She's explaining what the Arabian goggles are.
Okay.
A sexual act of setting testicles in a person's eye socket.
Okay.
I can do
So
that.
when I say,
Yeah,
when I say
actually,
I'm out in the,
I'm
when
down
I
for
say I've been
that.
out in these streets, and when I say
I'm down.
I
I'm
used to bunker
down.
bust, I know a lot of these stuff.
Yeah,
And there are
bring
girls
it on.
who are praying to have goggles. They say men have beer goggles. Well, women have Arabian goggles at the end of that. Okay.
We should call it the bandit mask.
Nah, it's too hood, man. It's too hood.
What's sir?
All
I'm from the
I know-
hood. What we doing?
all I know is
Oh,
the
Arabian
what
because
the
Arabian goggles are it's a cross culture.
Oh,
It comes
no.
from the desert.
No,
Yeah.
no. Jeremy,
You know the same way
you
how we say
that
have
fucking
sandy
leg
vaginas.
away.
Well, they wore
Behave
goggles.
yourself.
No, she's not drunk. She lost her voice after a very big night of karaoke. She's practicing her Crypt Keeper voice for the 31st.
Honestly,
Mel Pandora's
fuck
got a
Sky,
big
you're
stream
this.
coming up. Mel Pandora's got a big stream coming up. She's playing the part.
This is
She's in character
brilliant.
right now.
Yeah.
Sky. You're the first person that's ever scared the shit out of Lawrence. I'm just letting you know that.
Fuck you.
That's the truth, though.
And that's just the voice.
What's going on here? What's
Oh,
happening?
Jeremy.
Is she drunk? I'm confused.
That's not fair. I never said a word. How is that fucking harder than her?
No, you didn't say a word. You been
Reza, I might need to fucking knock you out with that ridiculous laughy minds like I'm some fucking half-wit. Fuck you. Yep, fuck you. Yep. Hey guys, what are we talking about? Let's sing.
I just know that the last time I was feeling any kind of way Sky is right now, I did end up pregnant at the end of that night.
Now listen, Lawrence wants to know if you practice
ended
sacrifice
up
this guy.
pregnant? What the fuck? Right, stop,
Hey,
Reza,
you
right?
can't talk
Stop.
about that night.
No. Stop, Reza, right?
Stop talking about that night. I thought
No,
we were gonna keep the
but
secret
can
safe,
she actually just send it over so I can sell that? Because in Scotland,
so what?
wifeys
You think it's for sale? You got
want
OnlyFans?
to get
What's going
fucking
on here?
pregnant. No, they want
What
to
is
get
happening?
pregnant so bad. They're like fucking.
How bad? How bad are we talking about? How
Oh,
bad?
we're
are we
talking fucking. I don't know.
How bad are you looking to get pregnant, Sky? Because I'm trying. Like,
I'm
if
not
that's the
fucking
case,
looking to
maybe
get
someone want to
pregnant.
get flued out.
No,
How bad
Resla,
are we talking
behave
about?
yourself,
Sky?
right? My daughter would like to get pregnant, not me.
Again, want to get flued out.
No, don't be
But-
fucking disrespectful,
Sky,
right?
Sky,
I'm going.
she of age.
Oh, shut fuck up, Jeremy, right? I'm gonna come out there. and
Does
I'm
she
gonna
sound like
fucking-
you? Does she sound like you?
No! I'm gonna fucking headbutt
Damn, I was gonna be your son-in-law. I was gonna be your son-in-law.
No! He's
Size the
being
pappy.
fucking disrespectful. So come out here and let's
Wait.
all
You think it would be bad if I was one of your family members?
say that again.
Do you think it would be bad if I was one of the family?
What the fuck?
You don't think it would be? You think it would be a bad thing if I was a part of the family and I would help promote the
Yeah,
bloodline
but how the fuck are you a part of the family?
by
Who are
flying me
you?
out there to go clap them cheeks?
I don't know you. What the fuck are you talking about, you
Oh, but you know me enough to
weirdo?
want to lick these teeth, right?
Wow.
Darling, I tell you now, right? Let's just smile. Smile. Right now, fucking smile. Resla,
I'm under the rest. I'm under the rest.
Resla, right now,
And
fucking
Zoomer says the
smile,
post cocky
right?
voice.
You've got to do it right now. Because
I got to do it.
if you don't, even the side eye,
Most,
let's.
but most women don't get to see me smile like that because I'm between their legs. But still,
Oh, darling, you're between. I don't fucking care. Because when I lick your fucking teeth, right, you won't even remember the reality of what's going on. So
no, I'll just remember what I last ate.
no, honestly, let me right now just honestly apologize to Mrs. Wrestler because if I'm gonna fucking lick your teeth, you're gonna know I've been there. You're honestly,
Yeah, because
you're
no one's ever
just.
done that before. I'm gonna think it's really
She
weird.
Oh,
she gonna pull,
no, it's not
sir, sir.
fucking
She gonna
weird.
pull them out. She gonna pull them out.
Don't fucking judge me. When I lick your teeth, right? You're gonna be.
I'm gonna remember. You know why I'm gonna remember you, Sky? Because if you're
Yeah.
looking around my teeth, you're gonna take out my retainer.
Oh,
She squirted.
no.
Yep, she did.
No, it's not about the retainer. We've all fucking got that, right? That's not special.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, how'd she do
Yeah,
that?
no. What's not special is your retainer. But when I lick your teeth, you will never forget that. You will never. You'll be like, what the fuck?
You're right. I'm gonna remember because no one's ever done that before.
Well,
Sir,
good.
sir, I got a drop.
Because
It's getting a little creepy for me. I'll
Oh,
be back, guys.
creepy.
you're just like,
He's
come over
baffled.
here. Let's lick the fucking teeth. Because I tell you now, right, honestly,
Can't.
when you, honestly, right, you've got a wife, so I'll be very respectful because I would never speak to a man or a woman that's taken. But when I don't fucking care who you are, right? When you've got those teeth, do you know that those teeth where you look at each other across the room and you're like, oh, fuck, you're it. And then you get halfway across the room, right?
There goes the line.
you
I
get
can save her.
halfway.
Zoomer, you can save
Reza,
her.
come on. You get halfway across the room, right?
You can save her.
You're
Zoomer.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'd fuck you. I'd shag you. I'd put you up against the wall. But I won't disrespect you.
Ah, Sasquatch, what's going on, man?
You drug me out of retirement, brother. This is wild. What you got happening?
I'm like, you gonna be gone for the week, man. God damn.
I'm on vacation. I ain't even supposed to be here
Well, I'll
today.
tell you now, by the way, what the fuck's going on with your fucking beard? You look
It's
like
growing.
Santa but a really creepy Santa. Who are you?
First time I saw you in the area, so relaxed. I'm so used to seeing you in your setup, man. I'm like, I just saw him
Yeah,
off
I
the
know I'm
homie,
completely out of
what's
place.
be
Don't
going on
Here,
you
I'm gonna
vacation.
fix
fucking
it.
explain. Let us do it ourselves. Go for it. Right, come on.
This chicken's wild.
Nah, he's
What?
enjoying that
By
What
the
sun
the
way,
out
fuck?
there. You
You
ain't
yes,
you ain't
you
sir, I
seen
need a
just
little sun, don't I?
diapers. You were out there. Did you fucking leave? Are you scared, darling?
he's enjoying his vacation.
Say again, darling.
He's enjoying his vacation. It is nighttime where I'm at. It is daytime where he's at. That tells me he's
Yeah,
really
it's about fucking. It's about 2 in the morning in
that
Scotland.
tells me
So
he's somewhere
fuck that.
really exactly. Yeah, I was about to say there's some seawater nearby. Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
off.
Yes,
Exactly. I
sir.
knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'm in a place where tide charts matter.
Nice.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm not
Yeah, I may
actually.
not know much, but I know if
Yeah,
my ass is sitting in the dark
wrestler.
and he's over there in the
I'm
light,
not
I know he's
fucking
somewhere
here
nice.
for that. What are you doing?
We got
Yeah,
here today. I spent 4.5 hours driving
that's
and
what's
brought
up.
my ginormous mastiff up here. I mean, you
Okay.
haven't lived until you've been
Yeah.
riding along in a 2002 Xterra with a 120-pound
Yeah, I did
mastiff
that.
when he rips a
Honestly,
nasty wet fart.
it's a fucking nightmare.
Son,
Yeah.
burn your eyes, man. It's
I
like
did
pepper spray.
that. I went along, I rides on the car, and then I come up, and I was fucking hungry, and I just wanted
And,
to,
and what did you eat when you were hungry, huh, Sky?
I just wanted a
Because
fish.
it didn't stop you from getting hoarse in that voice. Whatever you ate, you needed something a little bit softer, okay?
No, no. I
Your voice is
just,
gone. I don't know
no,
what you ate, but it did not help.
no. I just wanted a
I suspect he's a
wrestler.
screamer.
Fuck you.
It's like they turned on the. It's like wherever she was traveling, they
No,
turned on the
fuck
radio and she sung
you.
every song
I just
on the trip.
wanted a
Every
fresh
song.
fucking supper. What's going on?
She sung at supper too.
Wrestler. Fuck you.
Wrestler, how long you gonna be live, brother?
Yeah,
It's a
wrestler.
chill stream.
Fuck
I'll
you.
be as
Fuck
long
you.
as people want to come up and just talk or whatever. I'll be up for a while.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Uh,
Don't you fucking speak about my wrestler.
uh,
But you
just so
can
you know,
for your voice.
what's his name? Kev. Marathon Kev is one who
Yeah.
kicked me off of your channel.
Oh, I love
Oh, okay. All right.
Kev.
Did you check out his channel last
What the
night?
fuck? Are you
I
talking
was
about
on panel
Kev?
last night.
Talking about Kev?
Ah, okay.
Fucking dirty bastard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We were watching. We were doing our own thing and kind of watching Flow at the same time. So
Okay.
Yeah, I was on flows for a little while and went to.
yeah,
See,
I know.
here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. I've been like kind of sideline on all of this crispy mayo, raging tomato, Michelle, the whole nine, the whole thing. I've been sitting quietly in the bleachers eating popcorn and watching it go
Do
down.
that
I
because
No
don't
doubt.
I don't I don't
Me.
have a side. I don't know anybody involved enough except for Flo. I've interacted with Flo enough to know that chances are
yeah,
he never asked Chrissy if he wanted help. Chances are he was just like, shit, yeah, we'll get some money. It'll be great.
yeah,
So
You know?
yeah.
for me, I
Get
was
your
chilling. Wait,
oxygen
hold on,
from.
Sky, hold on, Sky. So for me, I was just chilling, and then Kev asked me to come up, and then I tried to be as non-biased as possible because I saw two different sides, even like in the interaction on Resto stream. So I get it. Like, I'm trying to be very conscious of that. Um, but then after Crispy couldn't get her shit together, I was just like, ooh, oh well, I'm gonna stay out of this one for sure. Like for sure, I got nothing to contribute to this whatsoever. So yeah. and I left it as that. But if you want to come up later or whatever, or if not, fucking enjoy your vacation. I do not want to ruin up your freaking sun time. You do what you got to do. But we always here, and whenever you want to come up is when we come up. Nah, you good. Whenever you want to come up is whenever you want to come up. Enjoy your time out there. Cause we still here. We not enjoying that freaking sunset that you got going on over there. Shit. While Sky is over here losing her voice because she's doing karaoke all the time.
My bad.
He got the whole walkway. Look at this son of a bitch. I swear.
I was trying to flip my camera over and I hit the wrong button. Now keep in mind we on the East Coast over here, but we a little bit further out in the Pokistan out there. That's called Helena Sound. Is the specific name of that waterway.
Looks nice. Looks
Right
very
out
peaceful.
over there, just outside around the corner of Paris Island, where all them there Marines get trained up.
You said Paris Island? That's an area I've ever.
It's
that's an area I haven't heard of in a long time.
It's out of sight. It's on the other. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my bug out location for the zombie apocalypse.
It doesn't sound like a bad spot, man.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure other people will be thinking the same thing.
Well, I mean, I did the math. There's 945 permanent residents on this island. I think I can take them all out in 2 days.
That's fair. That's fair. And if anything you need, all the ammunition, you can always go to the military base that was over there. Take care of whatever you got to do. I
am a little bit concerned about armored zombies. That's scary.
Armored. Well, they can't shoot anyway, but after you take them out, you can take the gear off them.
Yeah, no, I get that part, but the armored part still bothers me.
So long as they're not wearing helmets, right?
Imagine zombies with level 2 plate. It's just terrifying.
That's fair enough.
Right?
Shit.
I always figured a Pookie cow might hit that plate and completely destroy the upper body, and so they would end up being like a slinky walking around.
Not a slinky, Jesus Christ.
I might have overthought that a little bit. I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm wondering because I saw on my feed that Sarah plans on doing a show on the whole thing that happened.
Okay, so as far as all of that, content will be content, and there's going to be the people that say that all of this was scripted from the very beginning because it's all very convenient that Michelle and Sarah split at the same time, and Dollars to Donuts says that Crispy and Michelle might put together a channel here in a little bit, and suddenly poof, they're going to be like the most popular thing ever. It's a very, very possible economic decision. If you're not branded and you would like to brand, use a trend to do it, right? So you've got this perfect storm set up that if by some miracle Michelle and Crispy end up being on the same side, and then Raging Tomato and Mel being on the opposite side, they put together a show. You'll have this perfect storm of animosity between two different groups of simps. They can finally Raging Tomato can finally perform her simp army attacks that she's always been talking about.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I didn't consider
I
that.
don't think that's what's happening. I really do not. But if I could talk to Michelle and Crispy right now and try to put them in the same room and try to convince them to put together a channel, frick it immediately. I'm on vacation. I got spare time. I'll help. It'll be great. It'll be great drama. It'll be excellent entertainment. Everybody will be very angry. I'll love it. It'll be great.
Listen, I'll watch it. I'll just tell everybody just leave
Right?
me. I will watch it, even if they want me to review it. I will do that, but I don't want to be nowhere part of it.
No, I hear what you're saying, man. I'm an old school troll. I quit years ago, but that animosity, that aggressiveness still exists. And when you see an opportunity, you grab it by the throat and
Oh,
make it submit.
You good over there, Sky?
no,
You,
I'm saying
you okay?
nothing.
That little outburst came out all of a sudden. Had to check up on you.
I have a toast for you, dear. Here's
Yeah.
to you and here's to me, and maybe never disagree. But if we do, to hell with you. Here's to me.
Okay. God bless.
Was that a bit much? I can never tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to see what's going on tonight if I manage to survive. I've been trying
Good
to
night, darling.
I've been
Sleep
trying to
well.
hold out on my stuff
We
and see if I
love
can stay
you.
up because I've been up for a while. I'm gonna see if I can stay up.
Oh my word.
Outside of that, like I said, I left it open for today because I didn't feel like thinking about anything.
How's
Yeah.
my sound? Real bad.
Yeah, but let's just rest here. Rest la.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just rest la here and let everybody else fuck off. Because honestly, they're all weirdos. Yep. Yeah,
That is
they're
accurate.
all
I am a
weirdos.
weirdo. That is true.
Yep. Let's just fucking
But I'm not.
go.
I'm not going to leave my man
Take
unchaperoned. You have
your
to understand.
take your
He
permy
he needs a
and fuck
chaperone.
off.
He's not allowed out after dark.
Yeah,
As soon as the
take
street light
your
comes on, he's got to
permy
come home.
and fuck off. We're not interested. Let's just go back to the blah blah blah. And let's wrap that around ourselves and let's have a sleep. Yep.
Uh,
Thank you.
Heart,
That's the cuddle,
Heart,
brother.
do you second that? You second what Sky says?
Hey, I like the cuddle. I'm
Don't
better
you
as a little
fucking
stream.
don't wrestler.
What did I
Don't
say?
you dare. Don't
Wait,
you
are you not an
dare
equal opportunity smuggler? How dare you, young
absolutely
lady?
squish your face up like that.
Like
That's
what? I
Oh,
asked you asked
ridiculous.
the
wow.
question. I asked if
You did
she's in
that.
agreement with
You
that.
fucking know.
Ron, what's going on?
Oh my word. This is ridiculously
How?
beautiful.
I did nothing wrong. I'm
Reza,
listen.
don't
I
do,
am staring here
don't.
at my zero sugar G Fuel. No, G Fuel is the energy drink of new gamers and champions. So be
Are,
sure
are
Oh
to
you
my
are
pick up
god.
you
your
monetized?
G Fuel.
Are you
Tommy's
sponsored?
and
No, sir. I'm trying to pick up
let's do
sponsorships.
it. Let's
Yeah, no. I've got
let's
some Dr.
fucking
Swipe
bring
tape
it
right over
down.
here. If you want me to roast the game on you, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Oh my
I,
god.
listen. I'll be
Oh
honest. Listen, I'm not
no.
monetized. I'm not even worried
No.
about taking people's money.
No.
If I get the
That's
sponsors, I'm good.
ridiculous.
I'm good. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I
Listen,
get it. I get
Oh
it.
my
Look,
god.
I started my channel with the
No.
intention of reading
It's
westerns,
so
right?
good though.
You never know where it might go.
Yeah, it's
So
so
just keep an
fucking
open
good.
mind on the things that you do. If you're going to try to throw out a
Can we
satirical
just
thing, make sure it's
yeah, fuck
professionally done.
off.
All
yeah,
I'm saying, because you can get nervous.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
just
exactly where I'm going. At. I'm not trying
can
to be
we
too flagrant.
just
I'm trying to get me
do
sponsorships. I
something
love the fact that
so
people want to help out and
gorgeous?
donate the channel, but I want that company
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I want that company money. Listen, they
yeah.
say you need to be able
Brother,
to.
I understand. I
If they
totally
said
No,
you
understand.
are
Listen,
you
Jamie,
you
are
cannot donate
you
to
this
me.
is
I do not
not
have
the same
donation link.
situation.
I do not
Fuck
have
off.
any way of you
It's
sending me money. You
ridiculous.
cannot donate to me.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
I'm waiting patiently
ridiculous.
for those corporate links, bro. When I start doing ad reads,
Oh my God. Is
That's a
that
fact.
you, Rock?
that'll be it. That's gonna be my thing.
No, that's not Ruck. Ruck is nowhere in here.
No, seriously, this is
I
No,
met
that's
Ruck yesterday
ridiculous.
another.
for the first time. I did. Seems like a decent cat.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Ruck is cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, no,
So at some point in
I'm all
time, I
about that
impressed him, and
sponsorship.
I don't know when. Apparently, I wasn't there for that one, but he come in and like, I don't know. It was really strange. It happens every now and
Who's
then.
that?
You come across
Who's that?
somebody who watches your YouTube channel, and they're like, "Oh, I
Sorry,
love the
who's
way you do this
talking?
one thing or whatever."
Uh,
Ruck,
Caucasian Sasquatch. Sasquatch is
I'm
talking.
Caucasian Sasquatch.
Is that Jeremy?
Jeremy been left. Where you been at?
No,
I'm thinking it's
Sasquatch.
wine, bro. It could be me, but I'm thinking it's a box of wine. That's my theory.
It could be. I mean,
Sasquatch.
Nidish would know about that.
Listen,
He can
just
recommend them
fuck
box
Yeah,
off.
wine.
he rocked them boxes. I
Lie
like Nighters. He
down.
rocked them boxes. He
Sleep.
did.
You're a fucking weirdo. We're not doing
I
that.
am.
We're weirdos.
Let's
Okay.
just, you know, no fucking shop
Hold on.
right?
Me and you agree that we're the weirdos.
Apparently,
Sasquatch.
Right.
I
I
can
see how
literally
this
say
works.
I've been on nothing but energy drink and beer.
No,
I barely eat, and
no,
I just
no.
that's my diet has been
Sasquatch.
alcohol
Yes, ma'am.
and
No,
monsters.
I tell you now, no. No.
I'm on my third
Wrestler.
shot of running.
Sweetheart, I need you to
Dave's
know
not going to
Wrestler.
do it anymore.
Honestly,
on just
right?
this alone. I'm
No,
afraid to eat some heavy
wrestler.
food because I might get the itis.
You've got a fucking wife, right? So
No,
I'm
I
not
don't. Why do
gonna
you keep
do
trying to?
that.
Why do you keep trying to mandate that I have a
I,
wife?
I do have a wife, and
No,
she
no, she
might
said
be
I have a
with us.
Yeah,
wife.
I don't know what to tell you.
because I will not go.
She keeps trying to give me a wife.
Wrestler, you fucking said
She is trying to
you
give
had
you a
a
wife,
wife.
Robin. You know
No,
that,
So if
right?
I've
you've
never
not got
told
a
you that.
fucking
I've
wife,
never said that I
just tell me.
have a wife. I've said that I've had a wife. Past tense.
Wrestler, proper. Can I sit on your knee? And can
Oh,
we
no.
just,
Hey, young
yeah,
lady, you didn't leave the head's breadth between
yeah,
you two. I'm the
Now
yeah,
she
chaperone.
wants
I'm
to
here to
sit
fuck
on
keep
my
you
knee.
you,
straight and legit.
fuck you, shut
Now
up,
she wants to sit
right?
on my knee. No, I don't trust her to
Wrestler,
stay still on my knee.
I mean,
can I sit
I'll
on
watch,
your
but listen.
knee and just
Will not stay
pretend
still on my knee, Matt.
those
No,
fucking weirdos don't get? Let's go.
I don't trust
Let's
you to stay
go.
still on my knee. You sit still. You sit on my knee. You need to sit still, and I don't trust you to sit still. You making all these unnecessary movements. All of a sudden, my thigh getting hot.
Let's go. Fucking gorgeous. Yep. Legs.
What have I missed? I believe
What is
I want her
mukbang?
to say my name.
What is
Say my
Rizla,
name.
Rizla, can I
Yes.
please lick your teeth?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hold up. Rizzler, bro, listen. You can go to the same
Fucking
dentist that
shut
you
up,
went to
right?
get that retainer,
This is
right?
between
And you can have them make
me
a
and
copy of teeth.
Rizla,
You can sell this
right?
woman those teeth
Shut
for her
the
to lick
fuck
anytime she
up,
gets good and bouncy.
Jeremy.
Oh
You're
God.
fucking, honestly, Jeremy, step back, right? Let me just lick
Madam, I know
fucking
not
teeth
Jeremy.
until
That's
I've
not
licked
me,
his
bro.
teeth.
I am
Fuck
Caucasian
you,
Sasquatch.
Jeremy. Step back.
I'm not Jeremy.
Not Jeremy.
So rough. I'm not Jeremy. I don't know how to turn the camera around.
Jeremy
I'll show you, but
Jeremy.
I think I'm broker, bro. I think
I'm like, this man been
things
said
have gone.
I'm
I'm
out.
telling you. Sell this woman some teeth.
Jeremy.
I don't think they can exercise her.
Jeremy.
No. You don't need to. You just need to get
I'm
at
not
least
your
10% above the market
Jeremy.
value for those teeth. That's what I'm here to do for you.
Jeremy. I'm not your fucking Jeremy.
I'm not Jeremy, honey. Sweetie, I am not Jeremy. I promise you. I know it's hard for you to understand through your alcohol haze, but it's not Jeremy.
No,
You can call me not Jeremy, and that will be just as
Fuck
good, okay?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Fuck you.
No, not Jeremy.
Fuck you. You
Not
fucking
Jeremy.
I've got
stinking
time, and
gross
I'm on
dead
vacation.
people.
You just cut off. I don't even know about that. I don't even know about that. No chaser. I don't know what's happening. Listen, do you not see the title of the stream today? It's literally chat, chill, and laugh. I got nothing.
No.
It's literally
No.
open. It's
Stop
open season.
fucking being a fucking.
I don't know what's going on. Like, she said, I got a wife. Now you talking about work wife. Then Jeremy
tell
comes
you
up,
now,
he leaves. Now Sasquatch
swear
up there.
to
Now
God.
Sasquatch is called Jeremy. I don't
Swear
know.
to God.
I have no
No,
control.
he's a
There are
fucking.
no reins here tonight.
He's a pragmatist, but he doesn't
That's a
realize.
very large word, my Scottish child. I'm impressed. Not only at your ability to say pragmatist with your accent, but also with your
But
inebriation.
fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you're speaking to?
I can't. I
We
swear,
man.
I would
Fuck off.
probably be on late night if I didn't enjoy being on a lot of people's panels at late night. Because I swear, if it wasn't for like my bosses and stuff, like, hey, we need you in the morning, I wouldn't bother.
Wrestler.
Yeah,
Stop talking.
yeah.
I love you. I'm licking your teeth. Just stop talking.
Baby girl, she doesn't want me to talk.
She's saying smile more. She's telling you to smile more, brother. That's all she's saying. She's
Yeah, 'cause she wants to be weird and lick my teeth. I can tell you, I didn't eat much today, so I don't know what she thinks she's gonna taste.
Oh,
I've been doing nothing but pounding down beers and energy drinks. I
oh
guarantee you, there's no food, there's no
oh
leftover
my
chops.
God.
I didn't eat really anything. I
That's
don't even know what I ate this morning.
ridiculous.
What did I eat this morning? Because you're not gonna get anything
Yeah,
off your
fuck
teeth.
you.
I
Go to
brushed like
sleep.
12 times today because I wear
Wrestler.
aligners.
Wrestler.
So what you gonna taste is Sensodyne. You're not even gonna taste no food. I have no idea what she wants. She's not gonna get no meals off my teeth. Not at all.
son. I know you're a young man,
No.
and nobody probably gave you the old discussion. But listen, sometimes
Sir,
No,
I
the
am
wrestler.
birds are their bees,
outnumbered
Wrestler.
by one woman.
You're
Outnumbered
Well,
by
I
one
just
woman.
tried to.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can call me Sasquatch, madam. I don't
Baby girl
mind.
got quiet. She's like, I'm not trying to. No, I have no
Oh
idea
my
what's happening
God.
over here.
Are we back here? Oh, okay.
We never left, honey. We've been here
Okay.
the whole time. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Wrestler.
Yeah.
Just put the big head forward with a big smile, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, don't you fucking put your head down there and shake it like,
I don't
"Ooh,
have the words.
I don't know. I don't know what
That makes
she's
two of us.
talking about."
That makes two of us. We both don't know.
I have no idea what's happening, but I'm totally here for it.
Yeah,
It
me
goes down.
neither. Honestly, honestly, this whole thing is like, yeah. Can someone put some fucking music on and just like let's dance? This is ridiculous.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your fears behind.
Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh. Reza, honestly,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
know you've got a wife, right? But
No,
I'm
you
gonna
don't, because even I don't know I have a wife.
no, but I honestly, uh, your your
I,
teeth are so
Sasquatch, I've never had anyone
beautiful.
prescribe a wife to me before. This is new.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
have,
I
Well, I
but
know,
mean,
it's a
there's
I
straight.
something
know,
we do in the
I
South where you
know.
say, "We'll just give
But
you a wife, send you
Usually
home with
but
her."
surprised. Usually women
I
are
would
surprised that I'm
just
not married
fucking
and I don't have
let
kids. They never prescribe women to me.
eh
Well,
Sergey
you seem like an intelligent man to me, so it makes sense.
no, 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 no.
No, no,
Because
no.
there's a point where, do you know where you get that thing where you're like, fuck, I actually fancy you, but I'm not gonna fuck you, but I'm gonna lick your teeth.
I'm not gonna fuck you, but I'm gonna lick the shit out of your teeth. Is what she's basically saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
I'm
you ever
gonna
heard
lick
these
your
words ever uttered
fucking
before,
teeth.
sir?
I've heard of a dentistry fetish.
I've heard lots of
I
things.
have
This is
heard
not one of them.
I've heard lots of things. I've
No,
never
fuck
actually
off.
witnessed a
That's
tooth fetish per se.
ridiculous.
Hey, well, dude, you've got your
No.
own tooth fairy. Check that out. She's
Eh,
your tooth fairy. Congratulations. You know two
yes,
Mrs.
say
E's
again.
now.
This is different for me.
So good, good. That's what we're here for, right? Different experiences.
She didn't say not clapping the cheeks, not slow dance. She said, "I will lick
Yeah,
the shit out of your teeth.
yeah, yeah.
You will,
That's
you will make
good.
I'm
my boss.
gonna,
I'm all up
I'm
in
gonna
there."
put your jaw back, and I'm gonna lick your teeth.
She said, "I'm going to
No,
rearrange your
So,
jaw with my
no.
tongue."
brother,
I'm
this is
gonna
starting to sound like a
fucking
threat to
lick
me.
your
No
teeth
longer sounding cuddly.
until you come, until
And she's
you've
gonna
got
come
that
get your teeth and take them
body
home with her so she can lick them
rocking,
later at her leisure.
everything.
Did you not hear? Not only somebody licking teeth, she said, "I'm going to be so in your mouth like a dental
Yeah,
hygienist that you're gonna squirt everywhere."
and
I have
Reza,
never
I
heard
tell
this
you
stuff
now,
before.
lie down,
It's
put
definitely a
your
new type
head
of
back,
ridge game I've never
You
come
and
see
I'm
across.
that?
gonna
Show me the
fucking
Special
leg.
Alex
lick
Show
Specific,
my
you
what's up,
back
bud?
so that she can be
all
all up in my
over.
mouth like some dental hygienist. This is crazy. I've never heard this before.
This is that Scottish ridge you don't know about.
Watchman stuff, he's very,
Oh
very
wow.
hard.
This is fucking brilliant.
Watchman stuff, he's very, very hard. This
Oh
conversation's
my
getting wild.
god. Oh my
I'm
god.
telling you, bro. What you need to do is go get you some impressions made and send
It's
this woman
fucking
some teeth.
brilliant.
Now I'm not gonna make any more jokes towards my dental hygienist because when she's like, she says she takes me back and then she's like, "Can you look at me?" I'm like, "I'm trying to look at you. I'm always trying to look
Yeah.
at you." But it's not fair that
Yeah,
you
girl,
get to
you're the
play in my
one.
mouth, but I don't get to play in yours.
Yeah.
Right? That's weird. I agree.
But now we got Sky talking about, I just want you to lay back on
Yeah.
your back and I'm gonna be all in your mouth,
I mean,
licking
like
your
I said, it's no
Wrestling
longer
love.
sounding cuddly. It doesn't sound like a snuggle. It sounds like a threat.
yo. Like
I mean, I'm thinking,
I
Actually,
don't know if I should
it
be
might
scared.
be a
I don't know if there's
threat.
a
I would
restraining
be
So
order that
just
scared
needs to be
fuck
put in
myself.
off
place.
out here.
Like, are you able to go to the cops and just say, I need a restraining order because she said she's gonna be all up in my
All
mouth.
right,
Oh
she
She's gonna
can't
my
be
lick me
within
on my
god.
12
back.
feet of my mouth.
Oh
Like,
my
he has
god.
to stay away
This is
from both
so
my teeth.
fucking beautiful.
That's weird.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
fuck off.
hilarious, brother.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we don't
officer.
know you. We don't love
Yeah,
you.
no.
Fuck off.
But can you imagine me walking into the police station? Hey, officer. Yeah. So I need to file a restraining order, and they'd be
Oh,
like,
hey,
what for? I'm
baby.
like, so
How are
there's this
you?
woman. She's
Because
she's
you're
I'm
been
Scottish,
on
baby.
on YouTube.
your teeth
Her name is Sky
because
Angel. She said
you're
she's gonna lay me down on my
everything.
back,
You're
and
everything
not
that
only is she
needs.
gonna lay me
So can we do
like
this again?
slowly on my back,
I,
sir, no,
can
no,
we
sir, I need you to look at me.
dial
I need you to
this
look at me.
back?
She's going to lick
Can
my
we dial this back?
and make me
And
jizz
I might
like
need to lick
consistently. And I'm
everything.
considering like 100 feet
Face.
is maybe good enough. Like
Yeah,
100 feet. Like, can we
that's
do that, sir?
fucking gorgeous.
You got
We
problems.
got new threats in these streets,
Reza,
guys. They're gonna
You
no,
got issues,
stop!
brother.
like
Stop!
exactly sip
You
and said
fucking losers, right?
a thief stalker. That's what he
Reza,
said, thief
what the
stalker.
fuck?
No. I have it on good authority that the tooth
What
stalker is
the
actually the tooth
fuck?
fairy, and
Tooth
you
No,
have your
fuck
very own
and
you.
thing.
now we got the
You
tooth
fucking
stalker.
losers. You're all like, what the fuck? You're lame as fuck, right? If you did
Right?
not see me hiring wrestler, let's fucking go. Honestly,
Hiring.
20 seconds,
I don't
let's
know.
Hiring.
go.
I don't know.
Hold on, Rizzler. What do you do that
Wrestler,
you could be
fuck
hired
you.
for?
Sir,
You don't
sir,
know.
I've
Fuck
never
you.
seen a Tinder profile for licking teeth. I've never seen it. I've never seen
Fuck
it.
you. That's ridiculous, right? Open your mouth, shut your teeth, and let's
Yo,
go.
she sounds like, but that's the thing. She sounds like a
No,
dominatrix.
fuck you.
That's that Dobby Mommy energy, bro. I can get
Shut
with it.
your
I'm
mouth.
not
Like,
embarrassed.
Shut your
I'm good with
mouth.
it, bro.
Open your
like
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
lips
really, she gonna
and
really
let
get with
me
it.
Excellent.
lick.
I'll
Fuck
grin like a
off.
mule eating bride.
That's ridiculous.
Shut up. Open your mouth.
Don't you fucking tell me to shut up.
Smile. I'm gonna lick your
Fuck
teeth
you.
like a dirty boy.
Fuck you.
Like she's just like pulling all the
Fuck
fucking
you.
shit out. And I'm sitting there like, I'm so
Hey, brother,
confused
Fuck
brother, I
you.
want you to know I'm totally going to clip every
right
bit of
now.
this. You have got me priceless as soon as you get done
I'm
because I'm going to make you play this, brother. This is going to be
Okay.
awesome.
yeah, I'm so
Well,
confused. Like
who's that?
she's
Who's that?
dressed all in the
Jeremy,
leather, and then she
where's
says
your
she just
third
wanna be in my
leg?
mouth. This is crazy.
Wait, is she in leather?
Like,
I didn't know that.
listen, even my
She
mom
better
was
be
in my mouth.
talking like that.
Okay. Okay,
This is weird.
darling. Let's go there. Honestly,
Hmm?
tonight I don't want to be shagged. I don't want
Oh,
to
good.
be fucked. So Jeremy, go home. Honestly.
Oh, okay. But Jeremy already went home. You're left with Sasquatch and Rizzler. Is that okay?
Reza.
Damn it, Jeremy, we need you up here.
we
We need to be up here.
Where's
Sky,
Jeremy? We need Jeremy.
Sky, Sky.
Is that Jeremy?
God damn.
God, I hope that's Jeremy.
Sky. Yeah.
Sky. You can lick my teeth.
Darling, I'll lick your beef.
Need you up here, man.
Right
This is oh man. Listen, I'm not prepared for this. This is new. This is a new territory for me. I've never had someone say that they will molest me through my teeth. This is just I don't know how to respond to this. This is new. This is new to me, sir. This is new territory.
Darling, listen.
I thought I
say
covered
go
it
with it.
all.
Listen.
No, I say go with it. Listen,
Fuck
the
off.
worst that happens is you sell a couple of sets of teeth. I mean,
No.
you're not
Sir,
using them.
anyone that's invested in teeth is invested in pulling them. I paid a lot to try to keep these up there.
Fucking chop.
Look at this guy.
You got that shit, man. Come on, man. You know how to handle business. Damn, guys. God.
Jeremy.
How much is
Yeah.
What is going on? I'm so confused.
I have no
Yeah.
clue. I have no clue.
Jeremy's got a long
I
leg,
thought I listen.
right?
I've been
And
lit
we're
the whole day.
all
I thought I was
just
the only one
fucking
lit.
ignoring
Oh no, sir.
until
When I found out you were drinking, I started drinking because you
I'm
are my host and I am your
sure,
guest.
I've been drinking since yesterday. I
Good girl.
I've been pissing like a racehorse because all I've been doing is freaking drinking all day. Pissing, pissing like a racehorse and drinking fucking energy drinks.
oh
I
my
have.
God, guy.
I know my
Your
metabolism
kidneys
is
must
all.
love
I
you
am
right
all
about now.
fucked up right now. I know I am all fucked
Oh my god.
That explains a lot. I'm glad I was here with you today,
Uh,
sir. This has been enjoyable.
oh my
It got
god.
just weird enough to summon a
This is
Sasquatch.
so. Guys, you're so fucking based, right? Let's just go out there, lie down, and let's just have fun.
You hear this one? You hear this one? What's seduction? Lie down and let's just have fun. All right.
So,
Lie down and let me
do
molest you. What she
you want
just
me
said.
to keep my
Molest
teeth?
your teeth. Yeah. Let's just have some fun. Lie down and
Like,
let me molest your teeth.
I'm telling you, I feel threatened. Like that feels like a threat.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Really, I
I
don't
don't feel
know.
like she wants to threaten me, but I think what she wants to do should be threatening.
Oddest friend I've ever been around. This is at least with Diddy, like you knew where it was going. I have no idea where this is going. I have no
Dude,
Yeah.
idea.
that's cold. That's too soon. It's too soon, brother.
I got no idea where this is headed at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, Ressa, come here. I'm gonna fucking snog you till you die. So this is irrelevant.
You hear this? This is some
Yeah.
soft shit.
I'm, I mean, I am. I hear. I don't know what to tell you. I
Oh
would
my
advise the
god.
security system.
This is
Maybe
fucking
one of those ring
ridiculous.
doorbells.
No, no.
And Yvette's all quiet. She's like, no, I don't want to get nowhere in this. So she's like trying to think about how to pull the divorce papers from me. She's like, nope, this is
Yeah,
too
see,
much.
I like the glasses on the avatar.
Oh my god.
She's like, nope, it's
This
over.
is
Time to go.
ridiculous. Yes, actually.
She's like, sky's a little too much. Too much for my liking.
Reza, we might need to talk about, like, I don't know,
You don't know? Well, neither do
You
I.
don't know. We're not going to invent things to talk about. You're going to have to make a suggestion there, Fairy.
Uh,
Fact.
who are you? What are you doing here? Are you fucking being a ball bag? Are you actually out here?
Being a ball bag. Are you
Yeah,
actually out
being a
here
ball
I'm,
bag.
physically
What
on
the
your
I'm,
vacation
fuck?
being a ball bag?
Yeah, fuck you.
maybe I was
Just
unaware that such a thing
don't
existed
pretend.
until you said it. So I'm a
Don't
little fuzzy on the
pretend.
details here.
Take your
She is
ball bag
Scotland,
out
sir. That
there
means
and
if
just
she
go
decides to
along
call you a ball bag and
because
if she decides to talk
we're
about
not.
shamrocks, you're supposed to just roll with it.
I'm trying to roll with it, but I don't know which way to roll. I rolled left. It was a bad move. I rolled right. That didn't work. I mean, dude, I'm Black Irish Scottish myself.
If
Like, what do you want?
listen, if she says a ball bag, shamrocks, and kissing Blarney Stones, you're supposed to just roll with it.
Look, man, I ain't kissing no Blarney Stone. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I'll accept that. That's good enough. Are you okay, honey? Are you having a stroke? Do you smell pineapple?
Yeah, fuck.
No, good. That means you're a sweeter. We can get along.
No, no. That's funny as fuck.
I might be a little too light skinned for her.
Oh my god. This.
You can call me Sasquatch. I do not mind. I'm trying to be personable here. What are the
Oh my
humans doing?
god.
You can call me
Okay.
Sasquatch. We've been over this.
Okay. Oh my god. That's
I'm
honestly.
not gonna do it again, bro.
Yeah,
Just for
it's
you,
so
Roosevelt. I'm not doing it
fucking
again.
funny. It's ridiculous. It's
Well, that is exactly the brand of my channel. It is the ridiculous. I'm not actually a comedian, but I play one on YouTube.
Oh, just on YouTube?
The jokes, the jokes are fake, but the laughter is real. It was terrible. It's real bad. That's the whole point, really, is to do everything as bad as possible. I don't know how to work my camera on my phone, and I'm sorry. I would flip it around so I can make a point,
yeah.
but it won't work.
Oh, I'm
It's like
sorry.
dark out there.
The camera
There you go.
doesn't work. Oh.
That's the problem with me. My camera always works.
Yeah, me too.
Usually I got the super pimp drip camera, you know. Dude, that camera was an accident. My wife's dad bought her that camera
It
like
was
10 years ago.
an accident. Ooh,
When I set
no.
up my YouTube channel, she went in and picked up the camera,
Yeah,
handed
just
it to me.
stop
She was like, I've
off.
got this. It wouldn't work right. I looked around on Reddit and a few other places,
Ooh,
was like, why doesn't
ooh.
my camera work? And three people offered me like multiple thousands of dollars saying, oh, it's broke. You'll have to send it back to Sony to fix it or whatever. And I was like, that's
Now,
weird. That's weird. So after I fiddled with it a little bit, got it a bigger memory card, and did an update online,
no, sir.
suddenly poof, I have the greatest stream camera in history, the Rebel TI3.
Whoa.
It's
Okay.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah, that's a very old.
Beautiful.
That was a very
You
beginner
see?
camera too. Very good camera. Very
Yeah.
good quality. Fast shutter. Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. The freaking I went through all the settings and set it up so that it looks like kind of a chocolatey smooth background. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain it. It's just got this
Canon
glow
doesn't do
about it.
science like that no
Ugh.
more. They don't do it no more like that. Now they switch over to the R. It's not the same. It's not the same.
You got to get freaking apps to do all your filters and stuff, and they're just not as good.
Yeah.
Unless even when you pay for them, they're still holding back. But that thing does it straight out of the box.
Yeah. And that's why everybody switch like as far as picture quality, Canon still got it. But as far as color science,
Yeah.
that's why everybody jumps to Sony. Everybody.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you have to go through and do all your white balance stuff with the older camera. So once you get that hammered out and get all of your settings
Well,
and
that's the
finished and
thing
all that.
though. I keep seeing people they cheat because well not cheat, but they have lower quality because they keep shooting in JPEG. They don't shoot in RAW. See
Sure,
see
I went
see
in before
see Yvette
myself.
Sky. I shoot in RAW
I know you
all
do.
the time.
I know you
You,
do.
you,
I like
Don't
it.
ever forget
I'm
that.
just gonna let that hang there.
I like it raw.
I shoot in RAW, so
All right,
all the
there
time.
we go.
It's always at the highest quality.
Who was it that did the song? I like it raw. Wasn't that old dirty bastard?
Oh,
Yep,
dirty
there you
bastard.
go. Mm-hmm. Shimmy, shimmy, you.
She knows the word.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like
Yeah,
it
yes,
raw.
Marcus.
No.
She's Scottish. She's Scottish.
Marcus?
She's not Irish. She's Scottish.
Marcus! Hi, Marcus.
Girl.
Why is this going this way?
She's
What are we
a
doing?
Scottish. She's a
Come
Scottish
on.
Hey,
tea
are
flicker.
you redheaded by chance? Is she redheaded? Are you redheaded?
Marcus. Hi, baby.
Yeah,
She's a
fuck
Scottish
you.
tea flicker.
Yeah, apparently. But is she redheaded is my question. I can't tell from the little picture.
Sir, she's a lady. She would not be wearing the kilt. It's the men that be wearing the kilts out there. She's not freaking.
Wow.
Yeah, she's not wearing the kilt. She's not
You know, I have
blowing
my
into
own
the freaking
partner.
bag. Not into that
That
bag.
school I went to, our mascot were the Scotsmen, and the drum line had to wear kilts.
Ruck will be wearing a
That's
kilt.
cool.
The drum line had to wear kilts.
Yes,
I can wear
absolutely.
a kilt. I have excellent legs. Don't I have nice legs? Wife,
Um, Yeah, no. For one, I won't wear a kilt because I don't have nice legs, and two, I don't feel comfortable with wind blowing past my ass cheeks.
You know, you just have to be patient and wait for it to become a normal thing.
No, I don't think me being in the
Stop telling my
Marilyn
business.
Monroe pose is the normal thing. I'm just I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's something I should be doing. I don't think men like me and Jeremy with the third leg should be
Yeah,
out there trying to have to
yeah.
always do the Marilyn
I'm
Monroe
not
pose.
buying it.
I
I'm not.
have a third leg. I keep it in my trunk to win bar bets. You see, many
Barbet.
years ago, I drew a method.
You said
Yeah.
Barbet.
Well, I mean, when you look somebody straight in the eye and they say, I have a prosthetic leg, and you're wearing a pair of shorts and they can see both your legs, and they say, no, you don't. And I go, I bet you $50 I have a prosthetic leg. And they look
Okay.
down at your shorts and look back at you and go, no, you don't. And then I go to my car and get my prosthetic leg, lay it on the bar, and take my $50 and pay my bar tab.
Man said ceasefire. I'm trying to remember what line that was. I can't remember what line that was.
I've never seen Pirates.
Oh no, not bag flicker. Jesus Christ. First of all, I always thought this was something weird, but I only heard it from white people. Nut tapping. That's something we did not do. Us in the streets, we did
All
that
right.
is that was
So let me
that
explain how this works.
before pause was a thing.
The
We nut
only
tapping was never a
Listen,
thing.
Rizla, the only white people who tolerate that shit are bitches. And it's a way for us to determine who's a bitch and who's not a bitch real quick. Because we try to hit you with a nut tap and you come back with a right hook, you're a respectable man. But if we go for the nut tap and you laugh about it and skid away, then we can't trust you, bro.
But nah,
You're a bitch.
we don't do that. There's no nut tapping.
Right,
See,
right, right.
this is
You
why we
got listen, that's
slap
the honest
box
to
and
God's
we punch
truth.
each other
You
in the
try that
chest.
shit with any random black man, you're liable to catch two slugs coming back
Uh,
before it even
we
starts.
we
Just
slap
rat a
box.
tat.
We punch each other in the chest. Try to cave somebody's chest in. We don't nut tap. That's wild. There's some things we
I
just
hear
don't
you. I get it. I'm not saying it's normal. I'm saying
do.
I've observed this behavior and I have delivered right hooks on every person that has ever done it, and they don't do it anymore.
I
Hasn't
got I
happened
got a
in
few white
years.
friends. I got a few white friends. I remember it was a conversation we were having. He was like, "Yeah, you never nut tapped," and I looked at him like,
You seem like a smart man. You should have a couple of white friends in case someone has to talk to the cops.
"Oh no, well, they never got me out of that situation. I'll be honest with you, they never got me out of that.
Okay, man. I got you. I'm just fucking
I'm
with
here
you.
in New York. I'm here in New York. When they said officer, he was with me the whole time. Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. I'm like, fuck. He's not cool. He's not gonna let this go. He's not gonna let this go.
I hear you. Dude, listen, I was coming up freaking 95 this afternoon and I was riding along and out of the blue, I noticed this like dark SUV following me. And at first I was like, okay, so it's just a dark SUV. It's not the cops. I mean, I just seen a bunch of cops go by, so that's not likely to be another cop, right? So I slowed down a little bit. Homie slows down. Two cars passing. I slowed down a little bit more. Homie slows down more. Two more cars pass us. I'm like, oh, that's a fucking cop, dude. That is absolute. He's currently running my plate right now. Then he changes lanes. And I'm like, okay, all right. So maybe he's not interested. So I slowed down a little more. We're talking going from 70, which is the legal speed limit, down to like 47, because 45, they can pull you over. That's impeding traffic, right? So 48. Right? Homie still hangs behind me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, he's interested in me for some reason. Screw it, whatever. I run it back up to 70. He stays with me, bro. Homie goes through, passes folks on the right, stays right with me. I'm like, all right, what the hell is going on? Then he just passes me real slow at like 75 and starts following some other dude real obviously. It was weird, dude. It was weird.
Anytime I see cops on the road, I just don't trust them. Period. I
I
have
don't
no
trust
idea what
cops in
they're
general.
thinking.
One of the ways I expanded my channel early on is I interviewed a whole bunch of First Amendment auditors, and I still stand. That is the hill I'm willing to die on.
Oh, you
YouTube does not have the
auditors.
First Amendment.
Okay.
I'm not an auditor. No, sir. I am not an auditor, but I
No, no,
will
no.
amplify
No, no.
any
You
auditor
interview the
doing that
auditors.
work.
No, no. You interview the auditors. That's what I was saying.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. But that's not all I do. I interview channels, actually specifically creators, preferably before they get more than 500 subscribers. Hopefully, to try to find the Tim Pool, the Mr. Beast, the one of those people before they become that guy. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, I'm not, and like I said, you can't buy my attention. You cannot donate to me. There's no way to give me money. I'm not monetized on YouTube. There's no super chats, nothing like that. But I give an honest review of the material and content that I encounter, and more importantly, an honest review of the creator from like backstage information, these types of situations. And then there's the actual show that I do called Sasquatch Shills, where we go through why you become a content creator, what it was that triggered you, what channels you watch when you're sitting on the toilet in the morning, that kind of stuff.
Huh? I mean, good. I guess on them for actually taking up that and begin the interview. I know there's some people that's like, oh, if you don't get a certain amount of subscribers, why would I be interviewed by you?
Oh yeah, no, brother, I have had people turn me down because they couldn't give me money. Like, agree to do the interview, come backstage, do all of the prerequisite stuff, all of the, different links, donation stuff, all that thing to be able to put into the description and then go, okay, so how do I give you money? And I'm like, you can't. What do you mean I can't? No, you can't. I don't accept donations. At this point in my branding, that is not part of the program. The program is to find 5 dozen or so really talented creators that are willing to put their freaking nose to the grindstone and do the thing, right? If you're willing to do the thing, whether you're doing panels or you're uploading videos or you're rebuilding Chevys, I don't care what it is. Do the job. The job is to entertain and to produce content. If you're doing that, dude, you got no hate from me. I don't even care if it's drama content. I don't care if it's political. I don't care if it's religious, whatever it is. Just do the work.
Right. And they look
There,
at you
I am
weird.
looking for some
I don't
real
know why.
bugs. I ain't looking for weirdos, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. There's something that happens with creators once they become monetized. It's not everyone, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's something weird that starts to, oh shit, I can start getting money now, and they switch
No,
up.
no, it's the other way around, brother. It's not that. That's not the thing. That's ancillary. I'm
Okay.
getting money. Not that I can start getting money, but I am getting money. And then something happens that interferes with that money, whether it's a dropped view count or it's a dropped view time or a straight up strike, or somebody says something in some other panel that reflects badly on the channel and you react to it. This is what I caution against. I got 5,000 subscribers. The only reason I got that is because I'm funny. Has nothing to do with my wisdom, my knowledge, or none of that. All it has to do with is the fact I can tell a joke and people like to laugh at me. Ha ha ha. I'm funny. That being said, I was a troll for several years on YouTube before I became a content creator. And I know the type of people who can take the hailstorm of trolls and slough that off as a growing process. You have the framework to be able to do that. It's up to you whether or not you pull it off, right? You've got to do it. I can't do any of that for you. You have to weather the storm of the interest that you're going to accrue after people realize that you're 100% real and not delivering bullshit. And that's a hard pill to swallow for some people. They won't believe it. They won't buy it, right?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
if you build it, they will come. The thing is, you got to figure out what you want to build. What is your brand? What are you selling? Of course, we're selling ourselves, but beyond that, what is the benefit people have when they come to your channel? Just coming and listening to you talk, listening to you speak, interact with other creators, or however you want to handle that. What's that
So
benefit? What's that nugget of actual value?
so there's something right there because I think when it comes to a lot of people I see in spaces, right? Um, they become So I was watching this video earlier today, and it was about Twitch streamers who get kicked off a Kick, and who gets kicked off a Twitch and they go to Kick, right? And
Right.
how Kick he was making the case that Kick is not a bad platform, even though they have taken up many people, but they spend too much time competing with Twitch rather than what the message of what they were supposed to do. And
Right.
there was the conversation of basically, what are you doing as a content creator? He's like, a lot of these people are not content creators because most of their streams are quote IRL screens. They're in real life streams. So they just cut the camera on and they just talk about whatever the fuck is happening. Hey, I just got
Sure.
up, gotta brush my
I've
teeth,
interviewed a
I'm
few of
gonna
those.
fart, whatever.
Right. No, I get it. I've interviewed Vegan Patriot, VP, one, whatever her freaking channel name is currently. I've interviewed Lawless World. Have you encountered him yet? Actually,
No,
I have a better question. And this is going to be a bit pointed. And I'm sorry, I know you don't know me like this, but have you met Joe Cool yet?
I've heard of Joe Cool. I have not met him formally. I've seen him on
All
a
right.
couple of panels.
Okay. So let me give you a tiny bit of advice when dealing with Joe Cool. When you come to that point where it asks you a question that you just do not know the answer to, don't bullshit. Just tell him you don't know
Don't
and
know.
move on. Tell him you'll find out later and let you know and move on. Because he will paint you directly into a corner and you will let him because he is an expert at what he does. And I respect that man to no end. He's my little spoon.
No, that's easy for me. If I don't know something, I literally say I don't know.
Well, I feel
I don't
like I said, you seem
yeah,
to be a fairly honest and forthright individual. I'm not expecting you to run a fade on me. So Uh, I got you from what seems to be an honest individual, and so I'm going to give respect where respect is due until somebody does something that proves the respect isn't earned. You know,
that's fair.
I mean, I'll give respect. I have no. It's respect is free, bro. It don't cost nobody nothing. A little bit of respect might go a long, long
Long
way.
way.
I'm from
Mhm.
the South. In the South, we say ma'am, we say sir. We tell everybody to have a nice day. Hey, when we get a little bit perturbed, we might bless you a few times. It doesn't mean what you think.
I get that. I get that.
You
I
know,
think
bless
that,
your
yeah.
heart.
And this was a conversation that was like we're actually having with a young lady on actually Marathon Cabs Cat channel. Someone that apparently he knows, she's coming up as a content creator, and I guess
I
she's
mean,
new.
I don't want to sound gay or nothing, but I kind of like Marathon Kev. He seemed to have come at me pretty honest and straightforward and stuff, and that's kind of rare in the panel versus YouTube sphere. You know,
Well,
um,
yeah, especially in the circles that I would say that we're accustomed to. People spend more time being characters,
sure,
or
but
they're
I
very
don't have a
visual
problem with that,
heavy.
sir. To be perfectly clear, I once interviewed a goblin. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I interviewed a goblin with a YouTube channel who showed up in full makeup if he was wearing makeup. And listen, I have a tendency of breaking people. I can make you laugh so hard you'll blow snot bubbles out. And I went at this guy. I went at him really hard. The closest I got him to breaking character was when his makeup popped up in the corner of his mouth. And the only reason I knew that happened was because he took himself down instead of putting up his avatar. And so I got to see the backstage for a split second. I saw him. His some chick ran off in from off camera, jabbed a little bit of glue, patted it back down. They had a little conversation, and then he peeked through his back. Was like, "I had some technical issues." I said, "Yes, sir. I understand. It's hard to get through it to the Underdark because it's. I don't care what your content is. It's more important that you're making the content. I wish to be entertained, sir.
My
Entertain me.
thing is that if you're going to be a character, that's fine. But then
Sure.
like there are some of these spaces that I run across where they claim that they're the ones that are trying to help people, but they're a character themselves, and they just mislead a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Well, okay. All right. So you can pretty much slot 99% of your sovereign citizens into character.
Yeah,
So there are very few of them that are real. And you can tell those people because they have absolutely nothing in their name.
fair.
There is a channel called Press On, Press Hard. This gentleman is a sovereign citizen in the classic sense, and I'm not using that as a derogatory term. I'm using that to define the type of lifestyle he lives. And this means he accepts donations, which means he crashes on the couch, in the garage, in the car, in somebody's freaking front yard, in a tent, or whatever people provide for him, right? And he travels all over the freaking country doing this and talking to people about how, in a real sovereign citizen environment, he doesn't use that term. He has other terms, but in a real sovereign citizen lifestyle, you can't own anything. You can't possess anything longer than you can hold it. You can't say that this is yours. Now, there are certain intellectual properties that you can own because they're perfectly mobile, just as mobile as your cell phone. But he doesn't even own his cell phone. That is owned by an individual who works for him, which is an interesting thing because he refuses to pay that guy, which means that guy is probably the guy actually getting the money, and it makes me wonder about the whole situation. But if you want to live this way, this is your choice. And First Amendment, freedom, liberty, justice for all. That's me, right? So if you want to live this way, that's fine. He doesn't own a car. He doesn't buy gas. He doesn't do anything nefarious, but also he doesn't take bullshit from cops, which is really interesting when he encounters them. Just saying.
I mean,
Or the
yeah.
Bigfoot hunter. I interviewed a Bigfoot hunter.
Oh,
Homie, listen, this man, this man who's deaf, and the interview was very interesting because part of it was done through lip reading. I can read lips, he can read lips. It makes sense once you get to the point where you can do it. So we had to sit there and talk for a little while for this to start working. And we had the back chat, and he answered questions directly from the chat and stuff. And so it actually worked out pretty well. But here's the thing: Homie inherited several $1,000,000, like when he was 14, and decided he wanted to prove Bigfoot existed. And all his friends went, okay, who's going to finance it? He said, I will, and paid everybody to go document every single possible Bigfoot sighting, whether it was a brown bear or whatever it might be. Just every sighting in, I think it's either North Carolina or Virginia. Can't remember.
logged
But
in.
he's up around there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there are definitely people who are out there who are like that. Um, I mean, you get people at so many different types who want to participate in those type of things because they have their own beliefs of how they look at the world. I
Right?
personally never have a problem with that. Some people are just hobbies.
Well, here's the way I look at it.
Serious.
I am a big personal responsibility type of person. I believe you should take responsibility for your actions, your doing, your effects, intended or otherwise. Right now, here's the thing: I don't have to participate with your delusions. So if your cheese slides off your cracker, that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. You need to go deal with that with your therapist, and in a healthy fashion that doesn't involve me, because I'm not going to be healthy about it. I'm going to laugh at it. I'm going to point. I'm going to giggle maniacally, just like the Joker. Because if you go look at
Hey,
the
man.
description on my channel, it tells you that I'm here to laugh at everyone equally. There's no meanness meant in it. It's just I wish to be entertained. Entertainment.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. There's some people who are like that for that. One of the things I was trying to say, is that people really need to figure out not just the space they're in, but also how they want to do their channel. There was a young lady that we were talking about. Actually, Mel was on that panel as well, on Marathon Kev's panel, and I guess she was trying to figure out the intricacies of how to navigate the world of the internet. I think she finally she got her first hater. She got her first review of someone who looked at her channel. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, I remember what that was like. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that long ago.
That wasn't that hard though. That wasn't. See, here's the thing, man. I used to troll people, and I've seen a real troll at work. People that made me feel like they were doing something bad. Get my drift?
Mm.
Like, see, here's the way I work. I didn't come in and tell you you were poo poo and trash and go all Call of Duty lobby on you. That was what I would do is come in with 35 profiles, and they would argue amongst each other, and you'd block a handful, and you'd decide a handful are okay, and then eventually you'd give me one of me a mod. And once you got that mod, slowly everybody would trickle off. Or if I was trying to kill your channel, I would bring in more profiles to convince you that you're doing a really, really, really good job, getting all kinds of view hours that always seem to disappear for no apparent reason. And you don't know why. And then I would leave and leave you with your original two or three or five or seven viewers that were always really cool to begin with. But I'm still a mod. You'll never get another view. And so I'm evil. This is a bad thing I did. I respect the fact that I deserve the derision that people give to trolls because I was actively doing the things that they're actively complaining about. And that makes sense. That makes sense to me. I deserve this, right? At the same time, I have skills. These skills help creators move past that trolling capability that people have and teach you a few, methods that these people use to try to unravel your channel. And
Gotcha.
if I can get one channel or two channel to not unravel when that happens, then that's a win. A win is a win, bro. A win is a win.
It
Hold
is.
on.
A win is exactly a win. I think a lot of people just they're gonna have to figure it out, and it depends on what kind of content creator you plan on be. I, but regardless of whether you're someone who does panels or whether you're someone who just does content, someone's gonna review your stuff. Someone's gonna find issue or take homage with something that you said, and that's part of the game. I think there was a conversation that was also being held about people who put themselves online or whatever, and I'm like, I get it. I totally get it. You got family, you got friends, maybe you work a government job, all that different stuff. But I think there should be a conversation had about that because maybe I should really
Okay.
think
So
about that
back up a little bit. Hold
because
on. There's some of this that answers itself. You don't even have to ask the question because if you have a government job, you're not supposed to do anything political or activism like this could
correct.
reflect badly on the job. And so that's out. So if you have government people who are doing activist type things, they're already shady. They're breaking the law. You can't trust them. They're dirty.
Hmm.
That's just like when you come across cops, right? They always say, oh, it's just a few bad apples. Rizla, listen to me. There is an adage about apples, and it's not that there's just a few of them. The adage is that when you have a few bad apples, it spoils the entire batch, and you send them back for fresh apples. All of them, the entire basket, the whole train load, if that's what you're dealing with. You're a baker and you're making pies. You do not have
Bad
the
apples. Yeah,
ability to use a few bad apples.
I agree.
That is the adage. So when you have a few bad apples on a police force, what they're saying is that spoils the bunch because all of the quote unquote good cops are aware that there are bad cops and they have not brought them to freaking heel.
Agreed. I
So,
agree. Yeah, this is why I was mentioning even to that young lady that I was thinking about even myself like it's gonna happen. And I think you need as a content creator, you need to be comfortable with the fact it's gonna happen. But if you say that you have a government job, then you should not consider being on social media at
right,
all.
you shouldn't have a
Whether you're
public
on
persona
camera or
as a
not, you,
public
you
person.
should really not consider it.
Yeah. Um, Yeah, no, you're right. Ultimately, that's a moral question. It comes down to ethics. And if you're being unethical, even if you're doing it as a persona, that doesn't change the lack of ethics.
Yeah, because once it's out there, it doesn't matter if you've never shown your face or not. Because let's be honest. As we talk about people online, I put that the wrong way. We talk about people online and how they easily can hide because they're hiding behind avatars and fake names, right? But
Sure.
it, even they, when given the challenge, when the links are out there, when they say anybody can hop up on a panel, they don't show up. They're good at being trolls in the chat. And the reason why they don't show up is
Sure.
not because they don't believe that they have an opinion, because they sure do when they're inside the chat room. They're afraid of their
Have
voices
you
being
come?
heard because they're afraid of being recognized.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. Have you come across Denizen X yet?
Hmm.
All right. So You have? Cool.
You said
Okay,
then,
so
right?
Denizen X,
Yep.
Denizen. Well,
Yep.
he's got a couple of channels: Denizen, Denizen X, and there's another one. It's like Denizen Clips or something. I can't remember. Anyway, Denizen. So a lot of people want to first smoke at Denizen because he'll like do shit that I'm sorry, he'll do stuff and try to like gloss it over as being a social experiment, right? I don't I don't disagree with that idea. I mean, like I do things I do things that are inexplicable. They're not necessarily actually inexplicable. It's just that you don't understand them, and I'm not going to explain because I'm testing something. I see Denizen as a very similar type of personality. He does stuff just to see what will happen. So when he comes on a panel and says some really outlandish stuff, I have a problem trying to hold him to account for this particular bit of buffoonery, right? So so he says outlandish things. This is part of his brand. This is part of his gimmick. This is part of what he does. Also, he kind of believes some outlandish things, and I'm good with that. Okay, but you're going to have to back that up later whenever it comes to terms, right? So eventually, you'll learn the truth of your errors, and that goes for literally everyone.
That there's definitely truth to that. She said where the hoes at. You definitely you missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. LA. Um,
Uh,
I agree with that. At the
are
same
you fucking
time,
me?
this is just for me, for my personal thing. I try not to be so willy nilly with what I talk about or what I put out there because I the problem with the internet itself, whether you want to look at the celebrities that we have now to just us being here as regular people on the internet, regular, whatever the
I'm
fuck
not a
that means.
regular person, sir.
Right.
I,
Whatever that
I
I was about to say,
understand
whatever
what
the
you're
hell that
saying.
means to these people. Um,
No,
whether
I'm
you
exceptional. I'm
uh,
superior.
well, yeah, well, apparently everybody's
Sorry.
fucking exceptional. God damn it. But it's this ideal that I tell people that regardless of who you are, whether you're a content creator or you're just someone who frequently happens on panels, you gotta be careful what you say because
Sure.
people try to hold you to that shit. And I'm like, I think it's funny because I'm like, there's even the aspect of holding someone accountable. I'm like, you're on the fucking internet. You don't matter.
Okay. See, that's the thing right there, right there. You just made a statement that means that you understand aspects of the internet in a very visceral way that a lot of people just don't get. You're on the internet. That makes you public consumption. That means any old redneck asshole who wants to grab your clip and make something funny of it gets to do that.
Yep.
I'm that redneck asshole. Just so we're clear. My purpose here, and the only reason I do this is because I believe humor is the best way to carry a message. My
I
only
agree.
purpose here is to make something out of someone else's content that makes me laugh and then show people what it is that makes me laugh. And when that takes place, either I get a strike or a whole bunch of views, one or the other.
I love the fact that you said that because I always said it works both ways. Because I said when I have conversations, something they're really weighted conversations, and I sometimes I think about how can I put it in a humorous way, but I realize the conversation really can't be put in a humorous way. And I say
I'm
there's a
sorry.
very fine like some people are really good at it. They can put the medicine in the candy because a lot of people will take in a message if there's a
I
lot of
like
good
that. I love
engagement.
that,
Yeah.
brother. That is accurate. That is exactly what I do. Is I put the candy on the medicine.
Some people are really good
That's
at that.
why
I will say I'm not,
I've
but then
come
I also
across. Hold on
but I
one
also say
second.
the opposite as
Let me
well.
interrupt. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Um, I've come across a handful of creators who do what they do because they love it, and also it's great, right? It hasn't been recognized by society at large. Homie's only got 195 subscribers or whatever, and he's doing the thing that is quintessential to the moment better than the people who have millions of subscribers, right? A perfect example, Captain Curmudgeon. When I found him every week, he did 3 shows a week. He would film a what looked to me like an old school Dennis Miller monologue, right? All it needs is a show to follow it, and it's golden. And so I contacted him. I did an interview with him. I realized that he's a real one, right? He's not running a line on you. He's not grifting. Money is ancillary to his message, and whatever that is, fine, right? So I asked him, I was like, hey, I want to put together a show involving several different perspectives of news, utilizing several different content creators. Would you be interested? He's like, dude, I'd love to run that show. And I was like, okay, great, excellent. You pick out the topics, you pick out the format. I'll set 10 of them in front of you. You pick which one you like. You choose the actual layout, and we'll change it until it's what you want it to be. We spent a year putting together this show. In the final 3 or 4 episodes, we reached like this beautiful level. We had 3 different creators involved. We were putting together my ability to edit, my ability to like pick and choose smart ass remarks, and doing the Ed McMahon thing, being the funny guy on the set while the other 2 people discussed literal world topics from opposing points of view. It was beautiful. And then something happened to kind of ruin the groove, and it's not one of those things where I can be like, oh, it's so and so's fault or whatever. It's just life. Life happens, and so Captain Curmudgeon's taking a moment from YouTube. Juicy J's Hot Topics is doing world politics as opposed to like U.S. politics, which was kind of the focus of the show. And dude, it was a wonderful experience. I learned so much doing it from the production perspective, from a format perspective, from StreamYard perspective, from simply interacting with different YouTubers, right? Being able to set up a schedule and put together an actual thing where everybody comes together and you bring 2 or 3 stories that you want to talk about, topics, whatever. And I bring 2 or 3, and he brings 2 or 3, and we put together a 2.5 hour or a 90-minute segment where Captain Curmudgeon comes in, delivers his monologue. We go into this day in history, and segue that into whatever is going on in the world today. What do you do? Are you a manosphere? Are you MGTOW? Do you do world politics? Are you into geopolitics? Do you prefer globalism, nationalism? Are you a white supremacist? I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean, I doubt it, but I've seen some strange things on YouTube. I once interviewed a individual who applies to the Hebrew National. Wait, no, that's hot dog. The Israelites, the Black Israelite National. You know what I'm talking about? He does that,
Yes,
right?
sir.
But he believes Mayans are the chosen people.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm not judging him. I'm simply saying this is an interesting perspective. Can you show me the throughput from ancient Israel to today? And he sat down and made a good effort of it. I got to give him respect for that. I didn't understand a word of it, but okay. It was basically the same thing that the Black Israelites go for. You know, wait, no, I said that wrong, and I apologize. The Israelite nationalists, is that right?
I don't know, but do they call themselves nationalists?
Something like that. They want a black ethno state, and they want it to be based in their version of like
Yeah.
orthodoxy,
Yes.
right? I've got a few friends that are this thing, and they're both very different. So just to say, they both ascribe to the same concept, but at the same time, they are themselves. They can't get along with each other. You get what I'm saying, right? Like
Yeah.
they have separate ideals, and their ideals are counterposing to each other, and they both ascribe to the same. Specifically, Elijah Poole. Uh, there are different branches of this concept, and the only reason I know anything about this is Elijah Poole was actually born in a town very close to where I live, and I did some like paperwork and stuff on him through high school and middle school and all that stuff. And since I had that interest and a bit of expertise, I guess, in that field, I just maintained like an up to date kind of view on it. I just kept going back to check. like what kind of stuff's going on in that particular school of thought today.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like that all over the place. Um, man, even when you're mentioning different people, I'm thinking about different people in spaces that I know who are in particular like this, and I don't know, oh, just getting back into it. Human beings are just I've always found them the most interesting thing of all, and this is this
Oh yeah.
whole the whole aspect of you know this is why I get the whole aspect of what I say is the people who just rather be right rather than to be effective. It's just it's so mind boggling to me. I to see so many people want to be wrong and strong and double down rather than just concede to a point that's a little bit more salient than theirs.
Some, Sometimes the agenda is more important than the individual.
That's
And when
exactly
you're
the point.
dealing with the
Yeah.
collectivists are really easy to push along with the democratic ideal, the concept of democracy is mob rule. Democracy, when it comes down to it, an actual democratic event comes down to two wolves and a sheep deciding what's for dinner.
Yeah.
50, another way to put it, democracy is the method by which 51% disenfranchises the 49%.
Agreed.
I am not anti-democracy. We have a democratic a representational republic. This is not a democracy. Say it,
You
brother.
said
Bring it at me. Come
there
on.
was two. Then there was
That
two.
left a bad
Oh.
taste in your mouth. You didn't like that, did you?
Uh
I'm sorry. It's the
no.
way it is.
No. I mean I don't have a particular stance on it. I hear so many different people's points on it. Not that I necessarily agree nor disagree. Sometimes I just think it's my
Okay,
responsibility.
I'm not asking you to agree with me, brother. I'm asking you for your perspective on the concept of the difference between a democracy and a representational republic.
Well, again, as I like to say to people, we're not in democracy. We're in a republic. like,
Okay. All right, so we
like,
can move on from this topic and move on to
you're
something
right.
interesting. What would you like to talk about?
Like, I have to
I'm
remind
sorry.
people of that. Like, what are we doing here? I'm like, you've been saying your
Yeah,
pledge of allegiance. Like, it's very clear. like,
well,
like
see,
it
here's the
tells you
thing,
straight out.
bro. I have certain experiences in my life that clues me into something of, and I am not a Nietzschean, right? This is not what I'm saying. I'm not a nihilist or anything like that. You're responsible for what you do. You're also responsible for what you say. You
That's
have to
correct.
accrue all of your debt to everything you believe in. There are other people who will disagree, who will try to take it out as an aggression upon you. You have to weather that storm because if you believe it, it will not affect you as much as if you're just pretending to an ideal.
I agree. I agree. And I think that's what a big thing for me is like, I'm always trying to work on my speech so that regardless of who it is I'm talking to, that maybe they'll understand the point that I'm trying to come from. I think it's the largest thing, the biggest thing that I really curtail myself on. I always try to make sure that people understand what I'm saying because
Okay, so
you always get
here's the
someone who's
thing.
always listening in order to try to be offended.
Yeah, yes, okay. I was fixing this. That's exactly what I was fixing to bring up. What is funny? And then this is going to sound like a digression, but let me work it back around to the concept of like fact and truth and what we were talking about to begin with. What is funny? What is humor? Let's make it simpler. What is laughter? When you laugh, why do you laugh? What do you see before you laugh? Do you see someone trip? You see someone fall down? You see them make a mistake, a very simple mistake that anyone would know better than to make, and ha ha ha, that's kind of funny. It's I'm not talking. What is it? Schadenfreude. I can't remember the German word. Anyway,
Okay.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the concept of there, but for the grace of God, go I. You see
Okay.
an individual do something that is an error. You know it is an error. It might not be wrong, but it is either inappropriate or in the wrong context. This is funny. This is funny, not because they did anything funny, but because it's not you suffering that error.
Yeah.
Laughter is modified crime.
Modified crime. Wow. Okay. I've never heard it put that way before.
Okay. I know. Very few. Every time I try to bring this up, and I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm going to work with you. So work with me.
Okay.
Laughter is modified crime. The reason it's modified crime is it's what happens when you see someone do something that if you did, you would cry about or want to. You would feel sad. You'd be depressed. You'd go home and kick a rock and be like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that stupid thing." And we laugh, but they cry. Every joke has a but.
Hmm.
There is no humor without pain. These are truisms, brother. You can. I will sit patiently. I will give you my email. If you can find me a joke that doesn't have a but, or you can find me humor without pain, we will discuss it. We will talk about it at length, and we will find the but to that joke. We will describe the pain of that humor because laughter is modified crime. Truism. This is not my idea. I did not pioneer this. I'm standing on the shoulders of giants with this particular statement. Understanding that laughter is modified pain can allow you to take painful situations that are typically not funny and inappropriate to joke about and tell
That
that
I
joke.
agree with. I'm trying to think of jokes that are not necessarily within someone else's downfall.
Okay, let me try. I've had a lot of people take shots at me on this one, and I've got a few of them that can short circuit your thought process before you go down this erroneous path. White horse fell in a mud puddle. This is a clean joke. It's also dirty. Where's the butt of the white horse in the mud puddle? Is it not the white horse? Did he enjoy this joke? The one that fell in the mud puddle? He's the butt of the joke. You didn't fall in the mud puddle. If
Right.
you did, you might cry about it.
Fair.
Okay, irony. Let's take irony. Irony is only funny when it is really, really ironic. Mildly ironic things are cringe.
Yes. Yeah.
So there, but for the grace of God, go I. If it was me doing it, I would be crying about that shit. But it was you doing it, and so you're a lol cow, and that's funny.
Yeah. It's a fair point. It's a fair
Laughter
point.
is modified crying. This is a truism. It's fact. It's one of those things you
I've,
cannot remove.
I've
Politics,
never heard of it put
fucking
that way.
movies. Okay, let me tell you where I learned it. Like I said, I'm standing on the shoulders of giants with this one. Um, Robert Heinlein wrote a book called Stranger in a Strange Land. If you
Okay.
haven't read it, it's worth the read. It's very childish. It's a very low IQ sort of book. First time you read through it, but it sinks into your brain. It gets into a wrinkle and itches, and you feel like you missed something because it's such a simple book. It's only like 217 pages or something like that. It's not even a big book. It's about some dude from Mars who comes to Earth and becomes Jesus and then dies because that's what happens when you tell people to love each other. And that's it. That's the plot. There's nothing more, but there are scenes, individual segments of this book where Robert Heinlein breaks down very critical parts of human psychology in a way that I, as an autistic youth, could understand. One of them was a scene where this guy that's not from Earth and that doesn't have Earth ideals or thoughts or thought patterns and doesn't understand humor or irony or satire or any of that stuff. He only ever speaks the truth because he doesn't know what anything else is.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Damn.
He doesn't know, right?
Uh,
Like honesty is the only thing he has a realization of. That's the one thing that he can like reach out, touch, and flex on and everything. And then he goes to a monkey house and they are feeding the monkey. And a tiny monkey, through the random odds of dumping out the bucket, a whole banana bounces into a tiny monkey's hand. The tiny monkey grabs the banana and runs. And a bigger monkey comes and punches him, takes the banana, starts to peel the banana, and an even bigger monkey comes and beats him up, takes the banana, throws the little monkey a piece of it and eats the rest of it, and then throws the banana peel at the monkey that took the banana. And the main character starts laughing because suddenly he gets every joke he has ever heard. Because without a but to a joke, there is no humor.
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't mean to go deep. I apologize.
No. It was honestly, I thought it was a really good thought exercise. When I yeah, no, it's right. It's right. It's something I'm gonna mull over because I never heard of it that way. But the more I think about it, the more, if you look at our highest comedians that we have up there, it's all about that.
Okay, take Cat
Every
Williams.
step of it
What
is
does
that.
Cat Williams do? Cat Williams tells the truth and you laugh at him.
Exactly.
I
Dave
have a
Chappelle does
problem in
exactly
my
the same
personal
thing.
life, Rizla. I cannot go and do an official thing in my life. The reason is that when I explain to people how I see the world, they laugh at me. But I'm telling them the honest truth of how I view
It's
it.
just
Perfect
humorous.
example.
Yeah, it's humorous, and of
It's
course they got to
not.
be able to take
It's
it.
not to me. If it happened to you, you'd cry about it. But you're
But that's
laughing
the point
because
I was
it's not
making. It's
you.
humorous, but also because they're not in it. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm laughing at it. Like, yeah, you're absolutely
Right?
right.
So when
Even
when you can
when
actually
it's considered the
internalize
most
this concept.
offensive, it's not offensive to you because it didn't happen to you. It's happening to the other person.
Okay.
I
See,
absolutely get that.
there's an issue right there. This is a short circuit that happens with some people. When
Mhm.
they decide that they can be offended on someone else's behalf, they can no longer understand humor and they lose the thread of time. These people walk around
You already
expecting to be
I
offended.
swear you're walking me down that rabbit hole because I was just thinking that and then you just said it. Because I was just thinking
Not
about the
all
fact
this
that
is.
other people get offended on other people's behalf. I was just
I've
thinking
been
about
on YouTube for 4 years now. I've been doing an actual content creator's job for 4 years. And my content is finding real channels that are doing real work and figuring out how to get them in front of the camera to discuss how they got their channel, what they've done wrong, what they've done right, what they would do different, and then to give you as many suggestions as possible on the other end so that your channel's a success and you can carry it into branding and monetization. And 10 years from now, me, you, and the other motherfuckers that I've interviewed will get together and we'll have a big ass blowout and we'll do it at the Bellagio or something, right? Because somebody done made it big or somebody killed 3 people. Either way.
probably a
I'm not
few
picky.
more.
I'm not picky.
Honestly, this, honestly, that was really great. That was great. My girlfriend looking at me. She just walked into the house. Um, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yo, this was a really good stream.
All right, brother. Listen, don't be going around telling everybody that Sasquatch came over here and talked to you on his day off because, like,
No, no,
I left Flow. Listen, I left Flow State high and dry. I left everybody else in my whole pantheon high and dry. They're all sitting over there wondering where Sasquatch is at, and I'm over here on this channel here with you having this conversation about real shit. Because
that's
that's the way I roll. I wish I could like bring myself up on camera, but I can't because I'm an idiot.
no, I love it. I love it. Like that's what I said. Like, even when I didn't have anything planned for myself today, I just want to come up and like I said, I love having conversations. That's the only reason why I really started doing that. It's the only
All
reason
right,
why I even do
you
my
got another 5 minutes. How long is your outro?
uh, ah,
Do you have a given outro? Have you edited one? I do editing.
Oh no,
We can get together and make
I have
one.
an outro. It's not 5 minutes
Okay.
long, and again, I just kind of
Okay.
winged
All
it.
right. No.
Whole thing.
Is it
Yeah,
2 minutes? A minute and a half.
it's about a minute. I try to taper it down to a minute.
Okay. 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 My advice is to do a minute and a half. You can always end it early. The minute
That's
and a
true.
half gives you a minute and a half to like answer any particular questions in
So
chat and deal with any
you
other
already
stuff that might pop up.
you're ahead of me. I'm working on that. So I've been working
I
on
hear you.
I'm working on
Further than
restructuring
that,
for
I
the
would like to help you do that.
oh, okay.
You can't pay me. Let me rephrase what I said previously about not being able to pay me how you can't give me any fucking money. I won't accept it. I don't do that. What I want is better content. You
That's
do
all
really good
I work for.
content. I really appreciate what it is you do. I'm not going to give you a dime. I will never give you a red cent. But I have 4 years of YouTube experience. I have a couple of 300 freaking previous guests, and I have a whole bunch of connectivity. And I'm willing to do stuff backstage without me being necessarily attached to it to make things work out. This includes after, after, I'm going to say this again because it's the only way I can get it through to some people. After we do a Sasquatch Shield, I will sit down with you and figure out what your theme is, how you like to do stuff. We'll get together on some type of monetizable or non-copyright music, non-copyright everything. We'll do a full non-copyright show that I can hand to you gift wrap, and you do the actual topics. You handle the management of the actual thing. The only thing I want to work with you on is the format of it. I want to increase viewership on a live stream type basis because that's what you do. That has a high revenue generation, and you can't give any of it to me. So don't sweat that part of it. I
Yeah, no,
I create the entire thing as format. You apply your style to that format, and it becomes a show. And you organically change things as you go along to make it fit what it is that you want to do. How
oh
long do
yeah.
you typically stream?
I oof. So it's changed because I recently started going streaming a little bit more of the past month, maybe month and a half.
Yes,
So sometime I
yes, sir.
stream about, if not three, probably four shows in a week. Usually my shows are
What's
thought
the
out.
thing?
Say what? Say again.
2 hours, 7 hours? I mean,
About
ballpark.
typically it's around that 2 to 3 range.
Okay. All right. So there, I utilize the
So
concept of game
Locksmith
theory
has a
running my
question.
channel. All right.
Lock
You do
Lock
your thing.
Locksmith asked, "May I ask what's in it for you, sir?" He said he doesn't have any. He said no disrespect. Sasquatch says there's nothing in it for him.
I'm not interested. I will be entertained. I will be on the back end of the growth of your channel. All of the drama, all of the bullshit that happens backstage, all of the stuff that you encounter as a threat, as a bulwark to your success. You can ask me about it. I may or may not be able to help you with it. I work with OBS. I work with StreamYard. I work with audio stuff. I'm about half deaf, and so I have to have my audio actually really, really good in order for me to hear stuff like I'm supposed to. Um, and I'll work with all of this stuff. If you're willing to put in the time, I'm willing to put in the time because I need the 10,000 hours that it takes to be an expert at something. And editing, YouTube, algorithm, programming, and all of these things are in this toolkit, and I can't put those skills together as a single channel. What do I get out of it? Honestly, truth be told, a very tiny amount of clout, but the clout that I get is from people who are hardcore subscribers of you. They believe you, they know you are a real one, and they know that if you support me, then I might have something worthwhile to offer, even if they don't like me. And I'll catch a couple of subscribers here and there. While you grow, my channel will grow because me and you will collaborate on future stuff because I do voice work for other channels. I don't necessarily require people to have to Credit me. Sometimes I request it. Usually I don't. Um, it's ultimately it's game theory. I'm not going to take anything from you. I won't hurt your channel. But if I can promote it, I'm willing to do so exactly as far as it serves me. If you decide not to put in the effort, I will stop putting in effort. If you decide to stop communicating, I'm not going to bother you about it. But on the other hand, if you want to put together a show and work together, I'll sit backstage and pretend like I'm Ed McMahon and only do comic relief because I really don't care what your topics are. I'm after the skill set that's required to work the whole channel.
I hear you. I absolutely hear you. Because I've been doing that for a while. It even took me a while just to get up to the point where my format is and what my channels are. But I'm always thinking about moving to the next level, and doing something new because I always think about the content. I always think about how I can best do it for the audience because I have a particular message, when it comes to everybody that's coming around. But I
Okay.
also want to make it very, very, very entertaining. Which is why I think very heavily about my content, and then it's never like because I always say whether you are a content creator or whether you're someone who's consistently showing up on panels, you by happenstance become an influencer, and that's why I say it's very important.
So
As yeah, it's
I have
very
a
important when you have
philosophy
to care.
about it. Hold
Okay,
on. There are people who make content and there are people who are content.
correct. You're right.
You don't really get to choose if you make content or are content. Obviously, if you're in the space, then you are content. But some people can live that life and don't have a problem with it, and other people are trying to put on a mask and do their whole show and everything. Either way, you either are content or you make content. It's kind of like drugs. You either do
So
drugs or drugs do you.
so the way you put it is the way
YouTube's
how I
the
was
same way.
explaining it to someone. I was saying like you don't want to have something that is the brand. You want to be the brand.
Well, okay. So you have a choice. You can sell something or you can sell yourself.
That
If you
that's
sell
exactly the same
yourself, you
point.
have an
Yes.
unlimited product. You have an
Yes.
unlimited product that is only you and only can be sourced from you.
That's
But
correct.
if you sell a product, you have to produce it. You have to outsource it. You have to create it. It has to be the whole nine, right?
Same
Okay.
page. Yep.
So
Exactly the same
this is
page.
one of the things me and Flow State actually came together on, and it was where we actually put together like our collaboration. I'm his producer. I don't know how else to put it. I sit backstage, and if anything happens that threatens the channel, I pop up and go, "Hey, man, terms of service. We either need to end this or start a new one or whatever you want to do. But it's your channel. You can do what you want with it, but that is a term of service violation. Whatever it was that just happened right now, that's the thing we need to address, right? So whether you need whatever you need to do to make that fall within terms of service depends on what it is. Like when he was monetized, I was reading up on monetization and the different rules there. I've never monetized, so I can't speak from firsthand experience from that type of thing. So what I do, what I do is look at the actual terms of service as written for a non-monetized channel, and I apply that to all channels because that's the broadest interpretation. Now, individual businesses, they're after certain spokesmen, certain types and classes of individuals. They want their image and their brand to be associated with the right images and stuff. And so when you get into AdSense and you get into that type of stuff, that's a little different. That's a whole that's not even terms of service, that's AdSense term, and that's
Yep.
different. So I can't really help with that. I don't really know what that is exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
I got I got an ideal of where I want to be in the future. I'm always trying to figure out
oh, good.
where's the how do you lay that plan out? That's why I've been
Right.
always
No, I get
journaling
that.
all of my
I
books.
fell backwards.
Yeah.
I fell backwards in all of the success I've come across on YouTube is a byproduct of the fact that I didn't know I was funny until I started a YouTube channel.
Mm,
And what I mean by that is everyone told me that you're not funny when what they actually meant was they didn't like that joke.
that's true. That's
So
100%. Yeah.
when I started my YouTube channel and I started kind of telling jokes and stuff and like doing the whole comedy thing, and it worked. I can't say I was surprised, but at the same time, I was utterly baffled by why. Why would it work? I'm using some really weird rules to operate this channel. I use a game theory concept where I do something that has no value to myself, no quantifiable gain for myself. There's nothing that I will gain by coming to your channel and being like, hey, I kind of like this guy. He seems to know what's going on. He's doing the whole thing. He's putting out the videos. Even if you happen to be wrong on every single point, you're doing the work. The work is what I care about more than anything else. Whether you do it well, you
Exactly.
do it badly, at least you seem to be honest about the whole thing and you're taking the
This,
whole tack in a
this
really
is what we
jovial way.
call, yeah, this is what we call not worrying too hard about the result, but falling in love with the process. The
Right. The
process.
process is what really matters when it comes down to it. So
Hmm.
my process, my channel, my method is completely different from any other channel I've ever come across.
Okay.
This is a perfect example. I don't come to a channel and go, "Hey, I'd like to interview you. I want to promote your channel. I think you're really cool." That's the way, because that shit sounds like love bombing, and that does not work on real people. Real
Ah, I
people,
love bombing.
they they will see. I'm sorry, hold on. They will see that and they will know it for exactly what it is. I want a little bit of clout. I want to do a little bit of stuff, and you tout me all over the freaking internet because I'm, whatever. But no, I look for channels that have a certain realness to them,
Mhm.
a certain something that I don't think the algorithms picked up on, but will. And I try to make that more so. I try to take what you do and make it a framework that works better in the spaces that you're doing this work.
That sounds fair because I know if I continue with the path that I'm on, right, and it gains traction, I know the people who are used to circling the drains will they're gonna come out the woodwork and they're gonna come for me, and I'm okay knowing
But
that,
yet,
but I do ask
your
myself if I should
pretense,
be prepared.
but listen, no, unlike me, you are uncancelable. You don't have the freedom of being canceled. See, I've been canceled. They don't like me. They downgrade just about everything I do. The only reason I can maintain an acquisition of subscribers on a regular basis is twofold. I
Mm,
use shorts when I need to. If whatever else is going on isn't interesting enough to acquire subscribers, I'll throw up a couple of really funny shorts. That seems to do the trick. When I've got the right type of interview schedule, like on the 25th, I'm doing a really weird one with a channel called Asvarun. He is an Indian Zoroastrian.
what?
Have you ever heard of of a Zoroast? A Zoroastrian?
No.
Um, the three wise men were Zoroastrian.
Okay.
He is an Indian, like in India, not those guys, but the other ones, the ones with the dots on their heads, those guys.
Not feather. Yeah, yeah.
Right, right. Um, and I noticed when we were talking one afternoon on Flow Stage Chat that me and him have some really interesting agreements on like mythology, the
Okay.
circularity of time and the cyclic nature of failure and success, and the way people tend to go through like upheavals and unrest in a cyclic nature, right? And so I put together a show with him where we're going to talk about how the Norse traditions and the Zoroastrian traditions are very, very similar. They both involve a cyclic concept of time and the freedom within those cyclic concepts to be able to do whatever you want while not upsetting the greater narrative of the structure of time.
Okay.
Really deep concept, really hard to follow, very niche idea, right? But at the same time, he understands what I'm talking about. And I understand what he's talking about. We're going to sit down and hash that out. It's I think it's a very interesting idea
Yeah,
because in
it's
a
just a
lot
matter of
of the
making it
Hindu
digestible, to putting it in a way that's digestible for the audience to understand it.
right, and while both of us are deeper into our individual mythoses as far as like conceptually,
Mhm.
I have a unique ability to take very grave concepts and I state them in a very simple format, a very plain, ordinary format that's easily understood, easily digestible, but at the same time has a little bit of humor with it and seems to be slightly entertaining. If it was you, I would do the show in a totally different framework. But because this is his topic, this is what he wants to do, this is the type of conversation he wants to have, and I have the chops, the mythological, historical referencing to be able to have this conversation, I feel like it's a worthwhile thing to pursue.
No,
I'm
I dig
sorry,
it.
we've drawn this show a lot longer than I meant to. I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
You do you, but
No, you're good. I'm thinking about, like, I'm always, like I said, I'm always thinking about what's the next thing. I know since at least from the beginning of this quarter, I've been thinking about how I'm gonna switch some things up for next quarter because I plan on doing a whole lot to start changing and more being more
okay.
integrated in the program
Do
in the
you,
channel.
let me ask you this. When you look at your channel demographics, when you look at the analytics, how how long is the space that you look at? Is it 28 days? Is it 4 months? 6 months? When
Ah,
when you're looking at the analytics.
I look at my analytics, I really break them up into quarters. So I think I look at them in 4 quarters,
Okay,
four
all right.
four
So you're
four
looking
or
at what,
three
three
quarters.
months, 4 months?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I look at it.
Okay. All right. So I break it up into 28 days. And the
Okay.
reason I do that is so I can see the very finite detail of the things that I try, the things that I do, the stupid stuff that I put up just to see what the algorithm does with it. This is titles, hashtags, live streams, verticals, shorts, live streams, shorts. Uh, Most of my mid form content, like between over a minute but less than an hour, most of this stuff is done at the behest of other channels. This is typically my voice work, my reading ads, as it were. This is practice, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm getting at is there's a couple of ways to go about a channel. You have a studio, you're sitting comfortably. You can either do a lot of work to achieve what you want to achieve, or you can do better work to achieve the same stuff.
I agree.
Now, that's your choice. If you want to put your nose to the grindstone and you want to grind out 50 million subscribers over the next 10 years and you want to do it the hard way, I respect that, dude, and I hope you do that just as hard as you want to. That's fine. But if you'd like to short circuit the algorithm, there's a handful of ways to go about that. And that's kind of where my autism sits. It lets me look at the things that a whole bunch of different creators are doing and notice a pattern in it where everybody who mentioned a certain phrase or a certain word or a certain topic or a certain name all happen to get a whole bunch of views. Hey, man, you should do a live stream tomorrow or the next day involving this topic, like real soon, kind of a trending concept. And I don't force it on anybody. It's not something that I'm like, hey, you've got to do this, or it's just sometimes it's
Suggestion.
title, sometimes it's format, sometimes it's just what I notice. And I might be wrong.
I mean, honestly, like I think about that myself, and the way how my algorithm is, sometimes I don't see something until like it's almost a week in.
Yeah, well, that's because you're looking at it on a widespread basis. You're looking at it at quarters instead
That's
of
correct.
looking at it from the perspective of
You're
28
not
days.
wrong.
Now,
You're not
you
wrong
can
about
do it in
that.
7 days, but if you do it in 7 days, I feel like it's a little bit too fine of an edge to see an actual trend. because we're not trying to tap into a 3 day trend. We're not looking for a 5 day trend. We want to hit a 28-day trend with 28 days in a row. You do a similar sort of content, and you hit massive freaking numbers on all of it. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Like Juicy J's Hot Topics. We started working together. We started doing a few different things with this channel, kind of changing titles, hashtags, stuff like that. It worked on Twitter. I don't know how to explain it. Like sometimes it doesn't work on YouTube, but if you're streaming to Twitter, it might hit the sweet spot in the algorithm over there. If you're streaming to Kick, it might hit the sweet spot over there. And I just shrug at that. That's algorithm. That's how that works. You know, that's not my fault. I can't make it work on YouTube. It's just that I try to see the patterns of YouTube.
No,
Excuse me.
I get it. I do analyze a lot of people's channels and see how they do things, but I'm also it's so weird. I'm sure you know this as well. When you're watching someone else's channel and you're like, you can almost assess where their weaknesses and where their strengths are at. Like you can see that,
Sometimes.
and you're just like, you could do so much more, but you can see like they've only limited themselves to a particular thing, and it's like
For sure. But are you limiting yourself? Do you have a part of YouTube you're not willing to discuss?
that I'm limiting myself on. Uh,
Yes.
no, I don't think that's something that I'm limiting myself on. I
I
think that
disagree.
no.
I
Well,
can tell you what you limit yourself on.
okay.
But go ahead.
You could tell me what I think. There's this thing that I need time to figure it out because, like, for one,
No,
I do
you
everything
will
myself.
not talk shit about people. You're not going to sit and boo-hoo on folks and tell them they're terrible. You're not going to do that thing.
I'm
That is a major bonus on your channel, bro, because
that
you just
that
don't move in
I
those
literally
circles.
go
You
out of my
don't
way
go
not
that
to
way.
do that. I literally go out of my way not to do that. I know
Well,
I
let,
know
let
I
me give
could.
you a little tip here. Some channels, some individual, and when I say channel, I'm talking about the creator themselves, not the channel. Some creators will not respect you unless you take shots, unless you go at them
I know.
as a lion with the truth as your weapon.
I know. I've
They won't
literally had
respect you.
people take shots at me for like the better part of a month now, and I've not said
Sure,
anything
sure.
back.
Yes, but listen. You know what my usual background is? Have you ever seen it? My usual
Not
background is a wormhole.
like a dark blue
It's this
background, right?
wormhole into nothing. Well, it's a wormhole. It's a bunch of
Yeah,
stars
right. Yeah,
falling into a black hole.
gotcha.
The reason I use that background is I am a negative weight on trolls. When they give me energy, I do not give it back. I am a black hole of your negative energy. If you want to bring me negativity, I will accept it and give you nothing back.
So that's something that like people know me like, and it's so funny because like if they see me really like when I let go, when I really drink, this is the whole thing. Like even Locksmith will say it, whatever the chat will say, they're like Tesla's coming out because when I get really combative, I get out there, and it's bad because normally I'm very reserved. I tend to have three things that I give to everybody, whether it's in the workforce or whether it's here online, and that's care, mercy, and grace. And I try to work on the fact that I don't
I
know
love
something.
mercy.
Yeah, I try to work on the fact that I don't know as much as you do. So let me hear what you have to say and then I can try to understand what you're saying. Not that I'm going to meet you on that level. But I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Right? Oh,
And
no, I get it. Listen, you're talking to
when I
somebody.
really get out there, I'm not trying to hear it. It gets bad.
Well, no, you have to stand on your truth. When you reach a point where you come, and this was one of the things I wanted to like, and this is not a warning.
Mm.
Remember, I love Joe Cool to death. I trust him in a way that I don't trust most people. Um, Whenever that happens, just keep in mind, stand on what you find to be true. And if you find yourself on an unstable foundation, question why and tell him that you're going to do that and move on to the next topic. And you might find yourself on unstable ground in several places. It's a talent that he has. He did it to me. He caught me slipping on abortion because
Mm.
I have a very strange point on abortion. I am not a woman. I can't make decisions on abortion. I'm aware of this. Because of this, I have a very strange point on where I believe abortion turns into murder. And that is, you find out you're pregnant. You talk to your priest, your father, your mother, perhaps your brothers and sisters, maybe. And then you decide what you're going to do. And that's a medical condition. You talk to your doctor. Once you go to the father of that child and you say, "Hey, I'm pregnant. What are we going to do?" It becomes a child. You have admitted it to yourself on a moral clause. You yourself has agreed that this is now a life that you have to take into consideration. Anything beyond that becomes murder, whether that's 2 weeks, 6 months, 3 days, whatever it is.
Mm.
So talk to your mama, your daddy, your brethren, your sister, your little cousin Jamal. But once you start talking to the father, the mother of the father, the
Child.
father of the father, these people, it becomes a real life in your mind. And it becomes an unethical question in general.
That's an interesting. You know what? That's an interesting question. Okay, the fact that you make that point, I get the point. I wonder how many women, if that were presented to them, that they would agree. That at
I
that
have
point, when it
yet
meant
to find one that
they would
stands
agree.
against me on that premise. I'm sorry. I spoke over you.
No, no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. But I'm wondering how many women would actually agree once that premise has been stated out the way that it is. That the moment you tell the actual, the other half of that embryo that it becomes a child. I've never really heard anyone bring that. Like I've heard people
That's
argue
how my
that point.
mother explained it. And I
Okay.
had yet to encounter a creator who is, quote unquote, pro choice that would stand on that ground.
Mm,
They immediately try to make it a clump of cells. They redefine situations. They straw
right.
man. They try to like digress. They start attacking my persona. They Caucasian, and that must be a some kind of negative thing. I'm gonna try to get my earbuds replaced. If you want to end this, you can. I'll stick around and talk to you if you want.
Uh, yeah, we could do that. So guys,
So, yeah,
yeah,
I'm
so we're gonna.
drinking. You're drinking. I'm on vacation.
you're, you're good. You're good. You're
Do
good.
your thing, bro.
All right. So let me drop real quick and I'll end it with everybody. So everybody, yeah, this is whew, yeah, we kind of went into that conversation. I'm gonna have a little bit more of a talk about whatever's going on. Guys, it is 9 o'clock. We were just chilling for the stream or whatever. I have to figure out when's the next time I'm gonna be going live for you guys. If you know me, sometimes I do things on Sundays, sometimes I don't. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I am working on a few titles for things going on for you guys. I am deciding whether I want to start upgrading a couple of things because that money's burning in my pocket. But this is a pretty interesting stream, pretty flow for and thank for everybody coming up. And if you see me, of course, or anyone else's channel, feel free to say hi. You know me, I like to move around and I like to discover new people all the time. So if you happen to be there, say what's up. I'm gonna say what's up to you as well. Kev, he just walked in here. I'm about to drop the stream though. Um, Outside of that, guys, I think this was a good conversation. I'm going to continue having a conversation with Caucasian Sasquatch, even though he happens to be on his vacation. And pretty much, I'm going to talk to you guys for next time because you know me, I'm trying to plot out for everything that's going to be happening starting next year as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This was a good stream. I'll see you in the next one. Pay attention to the community chat so that you'll know when I'm dropping my next episode. And until then, you know what it's like, guys. Stay opinionated. Later, y'all. Kev, sorry you came in last moment. Sorry you came in last moment, man.